Hey, good morning, friends. Apologies in advance. I don't know, man. Feels like I got a massive block of Beskar sitting on my chest here. It's hard to get a deep breath, so we're gonna take it a little slow today. Not rush through our words as much as I usually might, and just breathe. So good morning, friends. Welcome back. Roleplaying Unlimited is so happy that you're here this morning to join us for our 11th. If you know anything about this GM, 11 is my number. 11th session of Sunday morning Group 1, the first Sunday group to kick them all off. Welcome back to the Redhold. I am your host, Tragically HP, coming to you live from the 100th Meridian, where the Great Plains begin. Let's wake up our people lingering in the server here. Do a last check on any messages I might be missing out on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like we're missing one friend in the Discord chat. And it ain't me. So I'm gonna join in. Hello, everybody.
Ah!
Yeah, there it is. Good morning. Hello, hello, and hello.
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 Hey, Daniel.
Howdy, strangers.
Hi, Dan.
Hello.
How's everybody doing
How's
this
it
fine
going?
morning? It's going all right, man. How you doing there, Tom?
Tired. Sick of this cold.
Man, I feel you on that, dude. We are rocking in the same sick boat together here. I thought I was all healed up and good, and then about 12 hours ago, suddenly it just came rushing back with a vengeance. Gale, how you doing out there in Streamland? Good to see you, my friend.
Right? Ain't it always as soon as you get some time where you don't have to go to work, you just feel like absolute shit?
Yeah, for real. I got a mandatory freaking meeting tomorrow morning, too, that I'm actually kind of looking forward to, because I got some what I feel are pertinent topics to bring up, but I don't know how well they're going to be expressed or received in my current state. So we will see just what happens here. Week-long cooking. I need to do that, because this cooking on a daily basis, it's not for me. It results in far too much takeout.
Man, that's what Hot Pockets is for.
2, 3, 4. Try the Hot Pockets. They're breathtaking. 1, 2, 3. Who are we missing here this morning? Somebody's not here, right? We got an 8-player party, but only 7 people are here. And forgive me for not knowing who it is. It's Lloyd,
I know
isn't it?
somebody said
No,
they
Lloyd's
might
here.
be late.
The
Right here. What do you mean, man?
That's right. That's right. Lloyd is here.
It would be Sergeant.
I don't remember, yeah, I was going to say, I don't remember who it was, but I know somebody said they might be a few minutes late.
Sergeant Slaughter, that's right. Sarah called it. Sergeant Slaughter. Well, he will be a few minutes late, as he already gave us a heads up for, and yeah, I am just, I'm rolling at about 64% right now, so, as said at the start of the stream, we're going to take it a little slow here, and I'm going to try to, take some breaths in the middle of my sentences, as annoying as it may be, and apologies in advance if the asthma gets a little annoying for our listeners. But yes, let's get back into game here, and I want to check on something. Oh no, it's G3 that has. No, it's G1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mandy is missing her boon rune, which, because she was not here last session, is the only reason that she did not get one redistributed. Do you happen to recall which one it was? In a vague sense, at least.
It was something about changing one of my rolls to make a critical or something like that. I remember the rune on it was orange. That's about it.
Seeing is that a roll is treated as a critical roll. Hi, I'm back.
Hey, Sarge, there we go. It's the Rune of the Master. Master! Your next roll counts as a critical success, I believe is what it is.
That sounds about right.
So there we go. We got that back in your hand. And then everybody else who does not have
Greetings.
one was
Greetings
not
from
here.
Omaha, Nebraska.
Greetings, greetings.
Ooh, Nebraska. I bet you're fucking nice and chilly, huh?
Well, the thing is that it's currently like 20 something, but it will somehow be 30 something by the time I leave tomorrow morning.
Yeah, it's only 23 here in PA. We had a couple days ago where it was under 10, so yeah.
Yeah, and in the gaining zero sympathy whatsoever category, it is a raucous 52 here and slightly raining, and I feel like I'm fucking freezing out of my skin because I am just I don't know. Winters used to be my season, but last year and this year, all of a sudden, I'm just like I can't get warm enough. I can't feel my fucking toes. I'm constantly bundled up like this indoors. It's ridiculous.
See, I have to deliver furniture out in this shit, so yeah, fuck
Oh my god.
that.
Yeah, I did that in my 20s as well. In my 40s, I'm like, yeah, thank God my job is me driving around in my car so I can always have direct control over the environment, at least at work. At home, because it's a bigger space, it's a little more difficult to get that. So here we have the Redhold. Welcome back, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, Dr. Nick. Okay, so right now, complete dark screen for our loyal friends here in Streamland. Let's amend that. Of course, I'm still loading in myself. Get there. Here we go. And force perspective mode in 3, 2. This should get everybody about to where we need to be. 1. Alright, fantastic. We can see here most of our lineup here of the combat in progress. It's a combat that's nearly at the end. Only one foe remains on the field of play, and it is this steam golem that's been whistling and hooting all over the place, and has done some decent damage. Perhaps not as much as the horde mimic that is now perished over here. And then we have the laughable Silver Surfer golems, complete with flail, that were relatively useless in the grand scheme of things. But here at the top of the initiative, Broly is kicking it off. He is tucked up here in the corner, having recently been a part of the conquest of the Horde Mimic. So go ahead, take it away, and we will see just what lies in store for today.
Alright, I can get there with my 30 movement.
Yep, climbing up to the highest platform in the room, where now you are looking down on everything else. It's a pretty large golem, though, so it's maybe only about 10 feet below your current position, as opposed to the 25 that most of the rest of the party is.
Yeah. The Great Club, does that give 5 extra reach?
I don't think so.
I can't remember.
And with the third dimension as it is, I think you would need a 10... Well, yeah, you would need a 10-foot reach to get it from here, so as long as you had any kind of reach, you would hit it.
Yeah, unfortunately my laser rifle's empty. Javelins are throwing, right?
Yes, sir.
Alright, I'll throw a javelin at it.
Alrighty. Hoot hoot. And 18. Let's get this thing activated. I'm sure an 18 is going to be close, if not on the money. It is on the money exactly. It does have resistance to non-magical weapons. This appears to be a standard javelin.
Extra attack, I'm gonna try and throw my net at it.
Alright.
I don't have very many ranged things, but I can throw shit at it.
Let's check our... I always have to check just what the effect of the net is. I'm wondering if this thing is too big. Nope, large or smaller can be restrained, so as long as it hits, and it does. So it doesn't do any damage, but it does restrain the creature in place. And
That would be my turn, unfortunately.
not
Well, actually,
too
while I'm
shabby.
sitting here beside the giant Silver Surfer, could I see if its flails are still there? The gigantic flails it had in its hands?
It does. It does still have its weapons available for all the good they are.
Can I pick one up?
Yes, you can.
Okay, what is that?
Loading up right now. Yeah, effectively it does a it does 2d6 damage, but it's sized for a large creature, so you could swing it, but it would be at disadvantage due to your size not matching the bill of the weapon. So it's a 2d6 damaging flail, but again, you got to be large to wield it. Let's get the damage.
I'll
that
at least
you
have one in
did.
my pack, at least. Does it have any increased range or since it's larger, or?
It does have a reach to it.
Okay, cool. 10-foot range?
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so we got the 5 piercing and the... Are you currently in rage right now?
I was at the end of last combat. I still had it picked up, so I'm
Gotcha.
assuming so.
Yeah, let's just throw a little angry face here on your guy for the rage. And there we go. Dropping 10k to stabilize. Alright. That is yet to come, I'm guessing. I don't see it in there. Or did you spend it last game? Is that what you're saying?
What's it? Oh, for Reeve?
Adam's talking to me here.
Oh, I didn't hear him. That's why I was confused.
No, for now.
You're going to spend it now?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. While he's doing that, Reeve, go ahead and take your turn.
Okay, so does that mean that all my strikes have advantage on it right now because it's restrained?
I do believe that is the effect.
Okay, well, since I'm still raging, great weapon master attack. I won't go reckless now because I got advantage already, so what's the point? So let's go ahead and see if I can hit with my great X.
Yes, attack rolls have advantage. Oh, man. Yeah, its AC is 18. That great weapon master is not serving you well there.
It serves well when it hits.
Yeah, that's not going to do, Nestor. You got to get higher.
Okay, I'm going to take off. Fuck it. I like to gamble. I'll go ahead and take my second attack and see if I can hit it with Great Weapon Master because I like that 10 damage boost.
Hey, that'll hit exactly 23 minus 5, so it will take all of that. 21 damage.
I'm assuming this flail would now count as a two-handed weapon, yes?
Definitely.
Okay, cool.
If you are a large creature, it's a one-handed weapon, but to wield it as a medium or smaller, it takes 2 hands.
That's both my attacks. I don't have any other bonus actions I can do. I'll just stay there for the turn.
Very cool. Alright, so I'm looking here in the Twitch chat, and it looks like Valtherus spent the Beskars to bring your character back to stabilization before Adam spent any, or am I missing where Adam spent some? Because I only see one expense for stabilize.
I think Adam spent them on a different stream. Or is it his 10k Beskars that he's won from you doing the Lost Challenge?
Yes, that one.
Cool. I just wanted to double check I had everything set up on it right.
Okay. So Adam was intending on spending some of the free 10k Beskars that he has for the Lost Ice Challenge. That turns out to be unnecessary because Valtherus has spent Beskars here in the stream to bring you back to stable.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much for that, Val. Hope you are having a good day today, and we look forward to seeing you Thursday for our session 1. And 0, over to you. Now stable, you're prone, so half your movement to get to your feet. Otherwise, good to go.
First, I'm going to bonus action second wind for HP back.
Martia Pantomnesic, okay. And I believe there's a bonus to that as well. Con modifier or barbarian level, maybe? Something.
My fighter level is added onto it.
Nice. There you go. So some movement and a bonus action.
And move back towards the stairs towards the mimic.
Okay.
And I don't know if I can use this yet, but I want to attack it with my dragon wing bow.
Does it have attunement required?
I think so.
Yeah, if it does, you wouldn't be able to use the weapon until we get a short rest.
We took an hour last session, not
Yeah,
a
we
short
didn't-
rest, but we took
We
that
didn't
hour to
take
attune, I
short
thought.
rest, but we took our time to attune last session.
Correct.
did-
I believe he just bought this yesterday.
He
though.
just. I was gonna say, when did he get it?
Okay.
My bad.
He just.
All good.
I attack with my longbow instead then.
Yes, sir. Dope.
Unfortunately, even with it being restrained, and your advantage still sucks.
Right? Ugh. He's got extra attack, surely.
Yeah, I got one more attack.
Come on, natural 20. Hey, dirty 20, that'll work. Advantage for 5 piercing. Every little bit counts. Alright, so still continuing to chip away at this thing. Should be just a matter of time. And I guess with its reaction, it will do nothing because it's not pertinent. Anything else with your turn there? I guess that's it, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, so over to Aldwin, who is currently next to Reeve, fighting side by side. Advantage on your attacks for this thing being restrained.
I'm gonna just hit it with my quarterstaff. +3.
Ah, the 1/4 portion staff. Baby. Sweet nectar. Alright, +3 weapon.
It is one-handed for that as well.
Oh, okay. Well, that works in your benefit this time.
Take my second swing at it.
Very cool. Oh, near miss. 18 AC. Just bang. It's like smacking a bat on a light pole.
I'm going to do bonus action Flurry of Blows,
Sweet.
which I believe, because of my level, are counted as magical hits.
Ooh, that's awesome. No soup for you, Steam Golem. That'll do.
So that is hit number 1.
We'll get that.
And then this is hit number 2.
Oh, baby. Natural 20, first of the session. Will this be it?
Yeah, no.
Wait a minute.
Well, it's at least 10 magical bludgeoning there.
Yeah.
Looks like it did 1d6 plus 3. Yeah, you're supposed to roll 2 dice there, but technically one of them should be maxed out. So 11 magical bludgeoning on a creature that had 10 hit points left.
Awesome. And with
Yay.
that, I also gain 7 temporary hit points for killing it.
Well, that's cool, as you absorb its
Nice.
oil, I guess. Oh.
Just a nice breath of hot air.
Yeah.
And that'll end my turn.
Well, Steamy never did use his, let's see, let's just make sure there's no I explode on being dropped to 0 hit points effect, because sometimes that happens. Nope. This would have been the big thing right here, but it never used it. Could have potentially stymied some of your magical attempts, as it would hoot and whistle in distraction, but
It's a good thing most of us just beat the fuck out of things.
faux show. All right, well, that will close out our initiative, and for Miradesh and Grega, who reappear from the judicial or whatever ethereal plane that they've been to in the meantime, you can briefly hear the sounds of combat in the room up ahead to the left, and then that combat comes to a conclusion, and you hear the sounds of cheering and slapping on the back of your fellow party members up ahead. And let me just check through here. Yep. Good to go. Go ahead and proceed. And just as a brief reminder from last week, the Horde Mimic in its dead state is just a nasty, charred bit of flesh and chopped up and bludgeoned from the damage you did to it. It, in fact, has no treasure whatsoever on its carcass.
Broly would venture down to check out the steam golem since it's been deactivated.
So we'll actually go down there too.
Very cool. It's definitely of interest to any tinkerers, mechanics, artificers, things of that type.
Exactly.
It
Broly
doesn't
being a rock gnome is tinkery.
Heck yeah. Yeah, it's got all kinds of potentially useful scrap that could be repurposed for something else later. It doesn't seem to have any raw treasure in and of itself, i.e. Magic items, or this monster gives you 74 gold pieces. Things of that nature don't exist on any of the monsters in this room. But raw material-wise, from the Steam Golem and the surfers themselves, the surfers are covered in actual silver. So if you want to take your time to kind of gather that up, that might be worth a lot just in raw material as well.
Oh, so this is a silver two-handed flail, just in case silvered is a thing I need to teach.
Oh yeah, there's like canthrope or something like that. Yeah.
As Ansel
I
and
did not
Broly
mean to
come
click
down, Aldwin's gonna move one of the arms.
Alrighty.
Is there anything other than silver?
There is
like,
not.
Can Ansel find like a power source for the steam golem?
Its power source was steam. Fire, coal, and steam.
Correct. What mechanisms kept this thing active have since been destroyed in your attempts to destroy it. But those pieces are still part of the remains that exist.
What would you want me to roll using my Tinker's tools to try and disassemble this thing a bit? Maybe looking for some gears, see if they got some type of more precious metals as parts for this thing, stuff like that.
I also have Tinker's tools, so if possible, I'd like to give him the help action.
Heck yeah. Just go ahead, click the Tinker's tools then, and we will do so with advantage as Johnny B starts cooking up something very tasty with the metallic remains of this, plus the fleshy carcass of the mimic over there. Some of you may not wish to partake. This may be questionable at best.
I'm assuming you would want me to roll my Tinker's tools with Dex?
I would say intelligence.
Oof.
in this case, since you're really trying to identify and not necessarily pry free.
Yeah, I'm disassembling this thing one piece at a time, and if there's any precious metals while I'm finding it.
Smithing tools, if that helps.
What's that, Adam?
So I got Smith tools, if that helps.
You can likewise try your own roll here. It's the same difference for Broly, with whether he's using Dex or Intelligence, because with the help action, it's a 16 either way.
Yeah, we're just chop shopping this bitch right now. There's three guys just disassembling this poor thing.
And
So is anybody actually
I
taking
make
the
it
silver
straight.
off the other ones?
Oh, and I would have reclaimed my net and javelin too.
Of course. One at a time here. What's that, Lloyd?
Are we actually taking the silver off the other golems?
Good question.
That's up to us.
Like peeling their skin off.
Yeah,
Is the
exactly.
whole
I mean,
golem made out of silver, or is it like peeling skin?
it's like peeling skin. Like it's got a metallic form that's been inlaid with a silver covering. So it will probably take you like a short rest or longer to get it off, but the benefit of that is those of you who have things to attune to can spend that time doing that. But the downside is you won't be able to help with the silver gathering.
Yeah,
We have plenty of time in the day that we need to waste.
Sure.
Yeah, it does seem like most of us could use a little bit of heal time here.
I'll just regain heal time naturally because of my regeneration.
Yeah, same here.
Sure. Yeah, the T3 regen over the next hour, you'll be back to full. Absolutely.
Well, I don't have that, so I'm gonna drink a pot of Supreme Healing.
All right. And here's a new benefit here. I have yet to post this in our Discord server, but new house rule as applies to potions. Some of you saw this the other day. If you caught my live stream, potions of healing will still be a bonus action to drink. There is a new option that if you wish to spend your action to drink the potion, you can do so and bypass the rolling of restoration and just get the maximum value back to your character. So it adds an additional layer of strategy to maybe I can hold on till the end of the battle and use this potion at its max as opposed to trying to squeeze in the bonus actions during combat. So two different ways of going about it now.
Oh, that's a really
If we're out of
creative
combat, I
That's
would
a
like to
great
use an
question.
action.
Yeah, same. I'm gonna use a whole greater healing pot and just regain 20.
Cool. Thank you, Diego. I wish I could take credit for that. I do not know exactly who I am stealing that from, but I have seen that idea presented numerous times in the groups I follow online, and it seems like a cool addition.
Yeah, I've seen
Right.
that in I've seen that in as a home rule used in Tales from the Sea Dragon. They can use a full action to get max healing.
Oh, very cool.
Screw it, I got a normal healing pot. If I take both, I'll just end up maxing out.
Sweet. There you go. So yes, as we spend the next hour going through our... oh yeah, that was one other question.
Reed wants to make strength check to try to rip off the metal.
Reeves doing what? To do what now?
He wants to make a strength check to see how much metal he can rip off something that they'll let him rip off of.
Gotcha.
He wants to feel useful. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, you'll be on
Go for the
skinning.
other.
Yeah, you'll be on
Alvin-
skinning detail while we're disassembling the mech.
Aldwin would like to help with the skinning of the Silver Man.
Very cool.
Ansel will go to the second Silver Man and attempt to start skinning that one too.
Cool. Does anyone aside from Zero have proficiency in Smith's tools?
Yes.
Damn, but you're already helping Broly with the Tinker's tools, right?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Does anybody else have proficiency in Smith's tools that might be able to help Zero here?
I
All
can
right.
speak Draconic.
Hey! So you can tell him to tote that barge, lift that bale, and swing it in Draconic.
In a language he doesn't understand.
That's fantastic. All right, so it's not incredibly difficult. The process of disassembling the steam golem is pretty straightforward. There may be Some additional things you could have gotten with higher rolls, but one thing we're all certain of is that most of the parts of this thing are made from adamantite. So repurposing it into anything else, especially a suit of armor, has to be a suit of heavy armor, I do believe, but it would make the wearer of said armor immune to critical hits.
If I wanted to use smithing tools to melt down some of that adamantine metal into bullets, would there be a benefit to that?
You would need a forge.
Correct. You would need to activate the adamantite forge here at the Redhold. They may have benefits, though. You can see potential usefulness. Just having indestructible bullets, even though offensively that may not seem like much, defensively that could have unexpected benefits.
Yeah, like +3 bullets.
Keep that in mind.
But all in all, how many pounds of metal would you say we've acquired?
Oh, after we strip this thing down and get the useful bits that we are able to make, I would say 40 pounds of raw
Of the
adamantite.
metal? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I'll leave it up to everybody. I do have a bag of holding if you just want me to carry it.
And go ahead and roll that
Alright.
strength check there, Sarge. And anybody else who is helping out, with the skinning of the Silver Surfers, go ahead and roll whichever check you feel would be most applicable for you. If you're trying to go about it dexterous, if you're trying to go about it intelligently, common sense with your wisdom.
What would I use if I'm trying to be like kind of careful with it, like dexterous?
Probably sleight of hand, yeah.
Yeah, dexterity or intelligence, whichever serves you better, I would say.
But yeah, I'll leave it up to the people that helped me disassemble the thing. Do you just want one person to carry all of it, or what?
I don't have a bag of holding, so if you're willing to do that, that'd be great.
Can I
Yep,
use a survival to help
If you
get
take it, it'll be
him?
better.
Alright, Broly
Having
would just
trouble
start
hearing
putting the
Miradesh
bits in his bag.
behind everybody.
I just had a dark thought go through my mind.
Can I use a survival to help skin the Silver Surfers?
Survival could work.
With a roll that high, I imagine Reeve just like picking up a part of the Silver Surfer, like doing like that tablecloth thing and ripping off a whole section of it.
He started at the feet, cut the head off, and shrink.
Oh, good gracious.
Aldwin tries to use his staff and just looks over at Reeve holding a giant pound of skin, and he stops.
All right, so at the end of the hour, we are able to attune to any new items that we've acquired and have not yet found the time for. We extract 40 pounds of raw adamantite from the steam golem. And from each of the Silver Surfers, bear in mind there are 3 of them. 2 of them are on top of each other. Each of them nets 900 silver worth of raw silver. So that would effectively be just about 100 gold worth of raw material from each of them.
Okay, so I just put in my inventory. I would put what?
2,700 silver, or 2,700 silver worth raw material.
Okay, I'm just gonna write that somewhere in my inventory.
And yeah,
How much would you estimate each of the flails is worth?
Maybe 50 gold.
Alright, Broly would snatch the other 5 and stash them away in his bag if nobody else wants one.
I mean, I'll take one to put in my bag of holding.
Yep, 2d6. two-handed silvered flail. So
Heard. And while you're perched up here on the highest position overlooking the room with your incredible passive perception, just kind of taking a look around, and you spot up on the wall there behind you a secret passage. And it's kind of similar to our secret passage all the way back here. If this hopefully shows up as a gray area for you, it does for our stream side of it. When you initially came into this dungeon through the opening hallway, you exited through a secret door that was higher up than the rest of the room. This is the exact same thing, except you're on the opposite side of it. You're standing on the low side of the room, looking up at this kind of secret vent that accesses the next area up here, or another area, because of course we do have this unexplored area over here, and then many, many others behind us. So, at the end of the hour, this is where we're at.
I know you said we're not going to get any like valuables off the mimic, but could I try to maybe get a couple of its teeth with venom and whatnot? Because I know they have like some type of paralytic effect, don't they? Maybe a vial of venom or something stupid.
Let me check this thing. You can try a survival check on that thing. It's a bit of a tougher DC due to the difficulty of the creature, but possible. Not with that, though.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah, you kind of end up shredding its acid sac in the process.
Just one of those, damn it! Oh,
Yeah.
well.
Meridesh, upon seeing Broly do this, can she try as well?
Yes and no. The no primarily being that you've already witnessed him destroy what you might have otherwise had a better chance at getting your hands on. Yes, in that maybe there's something hidden that nobody knows about.
Should I do a survival to try and find something?
Yeah, exactly. Son of a bitch. Yeah, same exact thing. Just kind of pawn through this thing and inadvertently shred up the other thing that might have been of use.
Can I use a hero point for that, possibly?
1 second.
I mean, we do also have 5 inspirations, so don't forget that. Or at least I still have 5 from the last time.
I mean, I can use one of my inspiration to get the 23.
Yeah, if you've got an inspiration, that can definitely change the tides of fortune there.
Yeah, then I'll do that.
Okay. Stupid freeze. There we go. Alright. Alright. Let me post something up here real quick. While I look this up, feel free to continue.
Aldwin's gonna explore a little bit.
Belial kind of shouts everyone that she found a secret door.
I'll join Belial.
Yeah, Broly would have gone over to her as well.
Yes.
Meridesh will call for Grega. Maybe you can use Grega as a ladder to look into it.
Zero's still looking a little hurt, huh?
Yes, he is.
Harry, you look a little rough, and Broly will toss a potion of superior healing at you, which is 8d4 plus 8.
Nice.
Nice teamwork, guys.
Don't have the best internet connection here at Loves.
Zero, that would be 40 total health, so that would cap you off.
So, full health.
Yeah, because he was just saying if you take an action to drink a potion, then you get the full potion.
That is correct. Alrighty, so the formula that is extricated from the Horde Mimic here is a potion of shape change. An extremely rare potion that grants access to one of the most powerful spells in the game for 1 hour.
So you just gave her a potion of polymorph.
Even better than polymorph.
No, shape changes. Yeah, shape change is way better because when you polymorph, you have to take on most of the statistics of the creature. Shape change, you can literally change yourself into a really powerful monster and still keep your intelligence and everything else going.
Yeah.
Right. Here's one of the
Angel or
primary things that must be adhered to as part of the spell. Can't be construct, can't be an undead, and you must have seen it at least once. And in that respect, if we've seen it in the course of this campaign, you've seen it. If we've not seen it in the course of this campaign, you've not seen it. So I don't want to get into the whole, can I have possibly seen a Tarask at some point in my character's history? Roll the D100. No, we're not going to go down that path.
Dragon might be the only exception, just because.
Even then,
what if you saw a creature in your dreams?
It has to be real.
Yeah, we saw a blue dragon on our, I think, or was this a different?
That was G3.
That was G3.
G3,
Yeah.
darn.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, G1, we've seen the creatures at our guild hall, and then we've seen the Shragox in the midst of our overland journeys, and then we've seen what we've encountered in here.
So
Yeah, that big monster Ansel saw in here.
That means I can transform into a mimic?
Unfortunately, the mimic was killed before you got a chance to see it.
But you could turn into an owlbear.
Oh, but I can see it when it's dead.
Well, if because we've seen like the flesh carpet.
The flesh carpet is not a creature, and it's also an undead.
For some reason, I never want to hear that term again.
I have a question, because I just now noticed that our owlbear friend still has the same HP.
Oh yeah, owlbear doesn't go up in level.
Okay, so it doesn't even gain like any type of little HP boon, if nothing else?
It doesn't. It's the same as a familiar or any other companion. It's different than a henchman, but similar to a familiar.
Okay, I just was unsure if that actually got some type of increased boon as well.
For sure, for sure.
Ansel will holler across the room, "Hey guys, I found a second door over here."
And then Belial was kind of like, yeah, but this door's secret. It could have special stuff in it.
Let's check them both out, and then Ansel will go join the group.
Aldwin's going to run and stick his staff into the ground and parkour up to the door.
Uh-oh. What happened here? Alright, let's get focused back here.
And you said I have one potion of that shape change, right?
Correct. Whenever we are ready to try either of the doors, go ahead and click it. Getting up to the vent up here is not incredibly difficult for any of you. No checks really required, so however you want to make your way up there is fine. You are unable to see into the passageway until you are physically in it, though. So for all of you standing outside of here who can see down the hallway, just theater of the mind, you're still looking at a wall in front of you and not what you see down the hallway.
Hey, can somebody give me a boost?
Aldwin went up inside.
Belial kind of looks around and she's like, anyone need a hand? And kind of just starts throwing up the party members into the vault.
Yeah, I
Aldwin
could
will
use
have
a
his
boost.
stick so people can climb it.
Broly's still only like 4 foot tall, so he needs a
Are
boost.
any of you stealthy? Ansel, are any of you super stealthy?
I've got a +3 to my dex, so I'm not terrible.
You want me to go
I'm-
first? Because I got a +9 to stealth.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that I'm probably the least stealthiest, being a 400-pound turtle.
So do we want Ansel to go first then?
Or you're the most stealthiest if you go into your shell and hide on the ground.
Oh, that is true.
Well, Aldwin is already up here and has the
yeah,
greatest
so
view,
okay,
and
go on
he
then.
can
Up you go,
see.
Aldwin.
He can see what he
Guys.
sees. I'll leave that to you to explain to the party just what they're in for.
Guys, saw blades. Lots of saw blades.
What?
Saw
Um,
blades.
Oh, that does not
So-
sound
So
fun.
maybe do you want to come back down and we'll try the other door?
I mean, if there's traps, there's something valuable back there.
Yeah, somebody give me a boost.
Okay, Belial kind of throws Broly up into the full space.
And then Broly would just finish scurrying over, falling on his ass.
All right. Now, oh. Yeah, saw blades.
He's just scratching his head now. How high off the ground are these saw blades? Are they like ankle height or?
They appear to be set for bisection. So if you're the short type, then it'll probably get you around the shoulders. If you're average type, it's probably going to get you around the gut. If you're very tall, it's probably going to get you around the groin or the hips.
Broly would just holler back.
We could crawl under these things, but I can't see much more in there.
Okay, well I say we give it a go.
All right, and just for transparency here, these traps that you will encounter in the passage ahead will require saving throws to successfully navigate.
Okay. Belial looks around. She's like, anyone else need a hand? Before she like tries to go into the little area.
I'll help. I'll stand where Belial's at and help other people up.
Sure, Ansel will head in then.
Good.
Greg will give me a boost up.
Cool. We do have a bit of a confined alcove here before we encounter the first saw blade here.
Does
Should it?
Belial looks at Zero. Is like, do you need a hand?
You guys, shouldn't we go inspect the other door before we go through the saw blade so we don't have to come back?
That'll be
That door was one of those statue doors, right?
Yes.
The last time one of us went through there, they almost died.
Oh, I'm not saying one of us should go.
Yeah,
I'm
that was
saying
fun.
all of us. I'm saying all of us. Shouldn't we go through the other door before we go through the saw blade so we don't have to come backtrack? And make the
I'm
saving
already
throws
over
again?
here. I'm not coming back through until we're done with this.
If the group decides to turn back, I'm down for it.
Okay, so Belial like sort of sits there thinking, and she's like, well, if I remember correctly, we had to go north anyway to get to where these jewels are. So I feel like if we go the way that you want to go, we might be taking a detour.
Yeah, and
His bag, Broly just holds up his bag of holding.
if you guys want to do anything with this metal that we found, we have to find those gems.
Looking
So
for
we know we
three.
have to go north for the 3 gems. What if we still go to the east because it's like a side adventure? You know, we can see what other extra shit there is around this dungeon, and then come back and go north.
That's what I
No
was...
matter what, we're gonna have to come
Okay.
back down through here to find the actual like forge itself. We have to find the 4 activation gems and the forge. No matter what,
Okay.
we're gonna be backtracking.
question.
So
How wide are these blades?
Like how thick?
No, like wide. Like, how much of the hallway do they take up from where we're standing
Each one
to the next
takes up
side?
2 5-foot squares.
Correct. Yeah. If you count the space that is seemingly also inside of the solid wall, you would imagine it's a 10-foot cube for each blade, and you're witnessing like half of it coming out of each side of the wall.
So, if I were to try to jump over them, that would be acrobatics, correct?
Dexterity saving throw.
Broly's just gonna
Okay.
crawl army style underneath the damn things. He's small enough.
Anybody who attempts to crawl, you're all of the appropriate size to where it's possible to do so, and completely make it through unscathed. It will grant advantage on your dexterity saving throw for basically, to use 3E terminology, to kind of take 20 as you're slowly making your way under. There's still a chance you can be cut up, but you do get advantage on your dex save. Oh yeah, you're good. DC is a...
for it.
Yep, just pass right on through. And you have found your way to the next safe area, where you can see the next trap up ahead. The next 2 traps, apparently. And they appear to be back to back.
I'll crawl as well.
Alright.
Yeah.
Dexterity save is a lowly 13, so if you can make that on advantage, you are good to proceed. Those of you in front may want to clear some space for the people behind you, though, because they're going to get stuck inside of the trap. And the next traps appear as if they will be a little more difficult, as it doesn't matter how short, how tall, how thin, how wide, the darts and the spikes that are coming out of the walls and the floors up ahead seem to be encompassing the entirety of the passageway.
In the little area that Aldwin's in, does he see anything?
Let's see, Aldwin... Nothing different than anybody else can see. Passive perception and the like doesn't reveal anything different here.
Can I try and roll across the space in between them, reaching up from the ground and then going back in again?
I'm not catching the meaning of what you're saying.
Like a head over heels kind of thing. Like, so instead of
I
walking,
need
I
like
just kinda,
2
roll.
seconds real quick, guys. I will be right back.
Sure.
Like, I don't know how, like a cartwheel, but like
Right.
rolling. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
I would say...
like you retreat into your chair and you start rolling across.
Yeah,
say
can I
again,
do
Adam?
Super Mario, like sliding, like ricocheting across the wall?
The creative acrobatics may impart a slight advantage on your dexterity saving throw. Bear in mind that this next trap, due to if you're just looking at it, it doesn't give you any room to pause between them. So effectively, you're making one save against both traps at once, and if you fail, then you're being affected by both traps at once, because you're trying to pass through the darts flying out of the wall and make it over the spikes coming out of the ground before they both impact your position. So effectively, if you make the save, you're going to end up 20 feet on the other side of it, as opposed to the 10 feet that we had with the previous trap. DC for the dex save is a bit higher, but again, trying the creative acrobatics there may give you a slight advantage on your dexterity save. So, Belial, go ahead and try your dexterity. Oh, shit!
I can make a long jump using only 5 feet. Is it possible for me to do that through the trap?
I would say it's effectively kind of the same thing. You would have a slight benefit because your character is athletically inclined. The bonus that you get to your dexterity save is not good enough to make that 9 a success, but I know you're holding on to a bunch of inspiration, and a 22 is more than good enough, and Belial just threads the needle and makes it all the way across in the 1.3 seconds you have to close that distance. And look at that, you find a pair of treasure chests.
so Belial kind of shouts back. She's like, "Guys, you need to get over here because I see lots of treasure chests."
And looks
With
like
that, Aldwin's gonna back up, run, and stick his staff into the air and kind of like pole vault over everything.
Does a 14 make it across? Ansel will jump.
A 14 does not, but because you are athletically inclined, you had a +2 bonus, and a 16 is exactly what you need. So you make it through completely unscathed, right there up next to Belial, and the two of you may wish to scoot up a little bit to make room for any others who are coming through. And looks like we can see another couple of treasure chests up the hallway here.
Well, I'm
can I
gonna
cast Reduce on Grega?
Gotcha. I will reduce Grega here in a few moments. And then looks like Aldwin is rolling the next check, which if you've got an inspiration, you're good to go.
I don't know if I do.
I don't. Are you subscribing to the Roleplaying Unlimited channel on Twitch?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I just did.
Well, fucking A.
That's hilarious.
I didn't have one. Oh, let me just subscribe. Yeah, no,
If you're a tier 1 subscriber, you get an inspiration every week of play. So you'll effectively have one inspiration every session that you can use. And there it is. Thank you for the resub there, buddy. So yeah, you can spend that inspiration to make that a 20, and you are also likewise good to pass through.
Thanks for reminding me. I almost forgot. I'm also a tier 1 subscriber on Twitch.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. That stuff makes a huge difference for Roleplaying Unlimited. And let's see. Grega does not appear to be good on either side of it. I know you're holding on to some inspiration there, though. You could spend one to just roll again entirely and take the better of those two rolls. Belial's like, I'm not going to move up, I'm going to move on to the chest. This one's claimed.
Yeah, no, I did say that I was going to loot the chest, but I think it's not.
Right, I hear you. Ansel spots another opening, like a trough where we earlier found a bunch of supreme healing potions. These have a bunch of bags that are labeled with a green leaf and draconic numbering that reads 420. Oh, baby!
Ansel, having bought a bunch of green from that one lady in the town we were in a couple sessions back, will be very interested.
All right.
But the platform in front of Ansel is extremely suspicious. Can he investigate it for traps?
You may. And let's just check here while you're doing that. Don't move forward just yet. I'm sure you won't, because you might get bamboozled. But let me check over the next dexterity saves here.
Oh, baby, a triple.
Okay, so Aldwin was good. Owlbear was not. 0 came through, and oh yeah, passed that with flying colors. You've already passed through, so you're good. Grega tried again and got an 11. Damn. Still not good enough.
Broly just perfectly times it and hooks it
then
across the trap.
Broly steps through, and just like Belial timed it perfectly, Broly somehow goes fucking incorporeal for a second and just is like, ah, and passes through.
He's just sitting there across the way. Don't ever let me do that again.
It's like blessed with fucking divine power there to pass through unscathed. What are you thinking, Reeve? Hero point to make it up to the 16, or do you want to try inspiration to do a reroll entirely?
What's a hero point for me?
For your T3 subscription, that is a D8.
Yeah, I'll use one of those.
You need a 3 or better. Don't do like everybody else does and get a 1. If you roll a 1, dude, just don't. There you go. Fantastic. All right, so Reeve makes it through to the far side of the double traps there, unscathed. Oh, God.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Heaven or hell.
Famine or feast. What are you thinking there, Enzo?
Definitely Inspiration.
Inspo, you will likewise pass through unscathed. These are not full or half damage. These are full or no damage. So effectively, you're all kind of rogues here. Grega did not make it in any way, shape, or form. You did roll an 11, and you do have hero points. So if you roll a 5 or a 6, you could get Grega through unscathed if you want to spend one on the owlbear.
I can do that.
All right. Damn it! Not quite. All right, so Grega is going to take 12 piercing and 6 piercing from the 2 respective traps before finally making it to the other side, where he just kind of fucking barrels through Reeve. Oops. There we go. Get out of my way. All right. And last but not least, how's Miradesh going to navigate this obstacle?
She's gonna Misty Step.
I thought somebody might have that option. There you go. No roll necessary. You are good to go. And now let me check back up here for an investigation check of a mighty 7. All right. Well, you are convinced that there is nothing wrong with this platform whatsoever.
Meridish is gonna yell out, "Wait!" and she's gonna try and look.
Oh, all right.
Well, Ansel steps onto it.
Yes, I do. I'll commit.
And nothing happens.
Oh, thank God. All
It's
right.
about a foot and a half raised above the rest of the corridor, but nothing happens. And right there to your left, you spot 2 things that are exciting, one of which appears to be the lever to disarm these traps in the hallway behind you, now that everybody has made it through. And, look at that! Another one of those fucking steam golems, and it's going to prompt an initiative roll here. Whoop! Chugga, 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 chugga.
You hear Ansel promptly go, "Motherfucker!"
The group initiative
Oh, God.
Did I
API.
not? Did I
Um,
not loot this chest?
I am going to use a superiority dice to add a d8 to my initiative roll, please.
Okay. In response to looting, all of the chests are locked, so any attempts to loot have revealed that. But fortunately, at least on this chest, to get us back to where Belial is, did not also spring an additional trap. So it appears that the traps in the hallway may be all that is needed to get to the chests themselves, and then some kind of ability to lockpick beyond that. So yeah, everybody go ahead, roll your initiative. I will do the same for my bad guy here. He's not bad, he's neutral.
With my d8, my initiative is 31.
Fucking hell. Alright.
I rolled the same initiative twice on advantage.
Is yours not set for advantage? I think it is. Yeah, you only need to roll once now.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No worries. Look at that, you rolled 16s 4 times in a row. Technically with that. Alright, so Steam Golem gets a mighty... Holy crap, I rolled a natural 20 on my initiative. Alright. And then I also have... Oh, nothing at all. Alright.
It's just a scunch slower than Broly.
What a waste of a natural 20.
My initiative is 11 with my D8.
Alrighty. So Ansel got, what did you say, a 31?
Yes.
And then Diego did the same and gets... Oh, damn, you're still at the bottom of the initiative. Okay. Is everybody accounted for? Make sure you're in the initiative. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, there should be 9 of you, 1 of me. And then we'll sort this out right there. Yeah, I know Val does a lot of subscriptions and gift subscriptions as well. He's been with
One
Role Playing
question
Unlimited
for
since
you.
21.
Is it all potions that have a bonus action drink, or just healing potions?
The latter.
Okay, so just healing potions.
Correct. And just for clarification, the lever to turn off the traps right here, I mean, I guess it's maybe not the most urgent matter now. It will require an action, because it does appear that it's got a nice rust on it, and it's been some time since anybody's been through here to turn these traps off. Years, you would imagine. So, Ansel, you are at the top. Go right ahead.
All right. These bags in this trough, if I wanted to grab one of them and just stuff it in my backpack, would that be an action, or is that just an object interaction?
It's even less than that. It's part of your free object interaction each turn. Like the stowing or drawing of a weapon, you can likewise kind of interact with opening a door or picking something up.
I better draw my weapon then. Yeah, I'll draw my weapon, and I will cast as a bonus action my last spell, Hunter's Mark.
Oh.
And then we are gonna take.
It is going to try to interrupt that. A con save on your part. If you make the con save 17, no harm, no foul. Otherwise, you. Oh, damn! Well, shit, that would have been your attack roll. That sucks. Alright, well, the spell's good to go.
Yeah. Alright, my first attack.
Damn it.
Yeah. Second
AC.
attack, because they're multi-attack. I hit the button. There it is.
Hell yeah. There you go, brother.
And this is magical?
Oh, Hunter's Mark, I see.
No, it's the moon. The moon bow. Last time I had,
That's where the radiant's coming from, right?
Correct.
Sure, and then
it's
the
a
two
magical
extra,
gun.
and then the 2 from Hunter's Mark, and then the normal damage. Okay, so that's all applicable, and it will... I don't think it's got any radiant anything. Damage entities... Nope. Okay, it will take
and
all
then,
20.
Alright, and then Dread Ambusher.
Oh, you son of a...
I get another attack.
Does that mean your initiative bonus would be even higher, or is that already calculated in?
That's already calculated.
Okay. It's about to tell Grant on our Monday, Tuesday table, dude, you've been outshined on the initiative there, bro.
You said 18 was its armor?
18 exactly.
Alright, Gloomstalker gives me an additional 1d8 for the damage.
Oh my.
Plus your
Oof,
hex.
and I rolled a 1.
Son of bitch.
Wait, Gloomstalker adds dex? I thought the gun only did that.
No, your hex. Didn't you? Or your
Hunter's Mark. Yeah, that's in there. That's in there.
So it rolled for both of them.
Yeah,
It rolled a 1
I don't
on
know
the
why I
Hunters.
always say fucking hex, because it's similar.
Right.
Hey, two levels in Warlock is always pretty good.
Damn Warlocks. Yeah, until your patron comes calling and demanding services. Wait a minute, I'm only barely dipped into this. Well, you're dipped in enough.
Alright, and then I'm going to take 2 steps back.
Alright. You've got to put one foot in front of the
And
other.
then that's my turn.
You put your foot down, down, down. Broly, number 2 in the initiative. Go right ahead, brother.
Alrighty, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30. So is that 10 feet between us? Could I still hit with reach, or...
Technically, there's 15 between the two of you because you have to count one of your squares. Either your square or its square.
I'm gonna reach into my pack and pull out one of the potions of growth and drink it.
Oh. That's basically enlarge, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, are we growing towards it or away from it? I.e., is.
I'm getting within striking distance of it.
All right. So we're gonna grow up, dude. Just fucking grow up. There you go.
You guys just around
He ate his
the
mushroom.
corner, you hear,
All right, you little.
bastard, let's go.
You have no idea the big fucking path of torment that you're about to unleash on yourself, motherfucker.
I gotta look up what a potion of growth actually fully does. I can't remember. I know it makes me bigger, but I can't remember the bonus.
It'll make you one-
I think
it'll
it's an
make
extra
you
die
one life
6.
harder.
I think it's an extra die 6 on your weapon damage too, because
I need to roll a d4 real quick.
our turtle does it on 2.
I am now this size for 3 hours.
Oh.
I think. Hang on. Yeah, when you drink potion, have effect for 1d4 hours, no con. Yeah, I'm now this size for 3 hours. Fuck.
All right. Yeah, you can see the other one around the corner there too. There's 2 of these fucking things.
Unfortunately, since that was my action, that's really all I can do.
Ruh-roh.
But I'm sitting here. Does this give me any more movement speed?
I don't think it does.
Doubles in all dimensions. Weight is multiplied by 8. Growth size by 1 category. No, I just have advantage on strength and saving throws, and 1d4 extra damage.
Oh, it's a D4 extra damage. I thought it was a 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got as close to this thing as possible,
Sure.
and I'm ready to go at this thing.
All right. Well, it's gonna go at you first. And bonus action, it will extend one arm into the long axe form, granting it reach as well. It does not normally have that. And it will take a long axe swipey. Oof! A 20 armor class.
Just barely hits.
Ow! 20 for 29.
As long as I don't have anything. Let me double check one real quick. No, I have nothing to increase it. Okay, yeah, I take 29 slashing.
It's a bonus action. I think that's a misclick there.
Yes, it was.
Alright. The other one is going to start steaming its way forward. And let's see, a 20-foot cube adjacent to itself. That's going to spill out around the corner into Broly's space. It's going to spill out into the other Steam Golem's space as well. But as we may or may not have already discovered, it's immune to fire, so it doesn't really matter. Broly, that's going to prompt a Constitution save as a superheated blast of steam comes rushing at you. Fantastic.
Nat 20.
Fantastic. And you take 16 fire damage for half on the successful save. And that will wrap it up for the Steam Golems, and it'll bring it over to Reeve's turn.
Okay. So I'm not gonna rage because I know these things are weak-ish.
Yeah, Broly's out for ages.
Yeah, I only got one left. I'm saving it just in case.
Yeah, when he was dumping golems on us, I just procced my last one.
Hopefully we can waste some more time in the day looting all this after we're done.
When we were in the previous room, did we take a short rest or no?
We took an hour. We didn't take an actual short rest.
Correct.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
I believe that's 40 feet from where I started. And I am going to... Your big ass is in the way.
There's probably enough space between my legs and around me.
Let me see what I got. Can I throw my hand axes at it, or does it have to be...
Hand axes
Now-
are thrown weapons. It
Oh,
does have a
yeah.
cover bonus because of, as you said, the giant motherfucker between the two of you, but you can throw weapons at it.
You could always hold an action too.
Sure.
I will hold an action with my laser rifle that I still have, and I will take pot shots at it as soon as I get a clear line of sight on it.
But I
Gotcha.
thought you took your battery out and tried to blow it up.
Yeah, but we had it repaired. They
Oh.
cast mending on it and fixed it.
Oh.
All right, well, let's put a little clock on your token there, and we'll send it over to 0.
So I was going to move up to the switch and try to private open the tin traps off.
All right, so that will scoot that right to there, and yes, indeed, action to turn off the traps, and they will. Hey, I said stop.
And then I cast Major Armor on myself.
I think you only. Well, it took an action to pull the lever, so I don't think you have a second action there to do that unless you're going to do an action surge.
Or if you have the ability that lets you just freely cast Mage Armor.
Right.
Alright, I just do the action then for the switch.
Alrighty. And scooting on up, and that'll bring it over to Greg's turn.
Alright. Well, Greg is definitely gonna move forward, but can't do much. And yeah, Greg is just gonna sit right there. Can't really get up close, but that's gonna be it.
Excellent. Oh, shoot. Alright, that is over to Aldwin.
Aldwin is going to move to the end of the hallway. And I think that's going to be it because of Broly.
See what you did? Miradesh, that's over to you.
Who's the little guy now, asshole?
It's still going to be you in about 3 or 4 hours.
Okay. Let's see here. Well, she's definitely gonna move forward. But she's gonna take the dash action, try to climb up on the trough next to Aldwin there. And seeing how hurt Broly is, I mean, it might not do much, but she's gonna try. Seeing how a couple of other people are hurt, she's gonna do Mass Healing Word. So that's 7 healing for everyone that's hurt within her 30-foot range.
Nice.
Yep. Alduin and Gregor get a little heal.
Yeah, everybody gets a little something there. Not the greatest for Broly, but something. That's a bonus action?
It is,
Yeah.
but my dash was my whole action.
that's
Yeah,
right,
so
that's
that would be it for me.
Okie dokie. Sarah, that's over to you.
Yeah, I guess I'm probably just gonna like move up a bit and then hold an action in case the things come around the corner.
Alright. Damn these narrow corridors.
Well, that will be my turn.
Okie dokie. Let's put a little clock on you as well. And last but not least, Enzo and Artemis.
I'll just move my movement, which should only get me to about... something like about there.
Alrighty. Uh-oh. As Enzo steps on the final space of this platform that was suspected to be a trap and then proclaimed to not be a trap, the weight of 4 combined characters on it causes the platform to sink down into the rest of the hallway itself until those 4 characters are now, instead of 3 to 6 inches higher, or I'm sorry, about a foot higher than the rest of the group, they're now about a foot lower. And from a distant point down the hallway from the area that you've already came from comes a rushing blast of fire that will impact everybody in the hallway here, except for Zero and Broly, who are safely around the corner. Zero will feel the rush of flames at his back, but otherwise be unaffected. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of you, though, that are caught here, dexterity saving throws to try to mitigate this damage.
I get advantage on those.
That's cool.
Can I use Misty Step to get out of there for my bonus action, or because I haven't done any actions other than movement, or still do it?
You would need to do it as a reaction, unfortunately.
Got it.
I'm going to use my lucky footwork reaction.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to reroll.
Alright. What was that, Johnny?
I was using my lucky footwork to add 1 to my 8.
Oh, dope! Alright.
I rolled worse. Damn it.
Yeah, this is a pretty encompassing blast of flame. The DC is moderate at a 15. So dexterity saves. Aldwin is looking at dope. Belial is like, bring it on, bitch! Ansel rolled again and dough.
I just imagine Belial turtled as soon as she's seen the fire.
Exactly. Reeve is likewise just like, bring it, I got this. And Enzo is, yep, I'm fine. Miradesh manages to juke some of the effect, as does Grega, miraculously. So let's see what we're looking at. It's equivalent to a fireball. Boom! 23, not the greatest fireball damage. You're taking 23 if you did not meet the DC. A lowly 11 fire if you did make it.
Just think, you guys had 8d6. I had 7d10 thrown at my face. Okay.
Kapow!
I need to make a DC 11 concentration check for Hunter's Mark.
Alrighty. Con save.
18.
Good to go. Alright, and that will... Yeah, I guess Enzo still has action and bonus action. You did kind of call it done there, but the fireball came as a reaction to your presence there, so do you want to do anything else with the rest of your turn there?
You could at least drink a health pot.
And then I guess that damage will just outright incinerate Artemis, huh?
So Artemis, I'm bringing him with me just so that I don't lose his token, but he can like blink out of existence, and I'm just gonna call him when I need him.
Okay.
You know, like I'm bringing the. Oh, I guess yeah. So I didn't know what to do with his token, so I just brought it with me. But
Gotcha.
But you
Yeah.
know what I mean. Like I'll just call him when I need him. Like
Okay. Yeah,
Because I don't want to have to. So I don't have to cast the spell every time he goddamn dies.
All right then.
So I have a quick question. I know it's an action, but I still have my reaction. Can I call upon the roll of cool and see if I can do a wall of water to protect everyone?
Wall of
What
water
was
as a
your
reaction?
what was the first part of that? I missed it.
Can I know it's an action, but can I like rule of cool this if you'll allow me to and use my reaction to cast wall of water to protect everyone?
Gotcha. If you hadn't already spent your action, like if you had a readied action for something else, then I would have done that. Then, yeah, but since you just went a couple ticks before this, that's a negative.
All right, just asking.
Show. In the case of what you're talking about there, Diego, we'll just keep Artemis off the map, and then whenever you need him, you can just drag the character token right into the field of play.
Perfect.
So this
Okay.
was a separate trap than the ones in the floor that the lever deactivated?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, for my bonus action, I'll activate my Blade Song. So I'll do that, and then I will dash as my action. I'll dash as my action, so I'll move up a little bit more.
You can still squeeze by Broly if you want.
It's like 25 feet to get through him. You need a full turn just to get there.
I mean, he
No.
dashed, so...
No, I'd only get 30 more movement, and I already used 10 to get there, so I'd have 20. I only have 20 left to get through.
It's like fucking Deuce
I get-
Bigelow. That's a
I
huge
guess we
bitch.
could- What about if we say that I'm in the process of getting through him?
You can stand in the same space as him and use your movement, but any attacks made against either of you will be at advantage because you're both squeezed in, and likewise any attacks either of you make would be at disadvantage for the same reason.
Then there's
So
no
that's
point in that.
that's the trade-off for splitting the movement between two rounds.
Got it. Okay, no, then I'll just stay there for now.
Alrighty. Well, that will bring
Yeah,
us to our
unfortunately.
halftime point here at the end of round one against the second wave of steam golems here. We have found a secret area with some treasure, some traps, and should be very interesting as we proceed ahead. See you in about 10 minutes, friends. Are you with us?
Yeah, unfortunately, there's no, like, holding movement feature.
Yeah, I was wondering about the trap because I turned the lever. I thought that might turn the trap off, but Dan said it's a different trap, so.
Yeah, you shut off all the floor traps. But this was like a pressure plate specific trap.
I tried to protect everyone.
Trying to decide what I want for dinner tonight. Panda Express sounds good. What do y'all think?
Shall we play?
I'm here.
I'm here.
Ooh, let's play.
Roll call.
Welcome back, welcome back.
Here.
Quick question for you, Dan.
Ugh.
Now that Broly has basically +1 in size, does that mean I still have to roll at disadvantage with the giant flail?
No, you are correct size.
Okay, perfect.
I figured that's why you did it.
In part. I just wasn't
Ooh,
sure if
keep that
weapons were growing
flail.
in size too, or what.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
You're gonna keep that flail, and you're gonna buy the store out of growth potions.
Pretty much. Broly's just gonna Hulk
In
out
part.
from now on.
Right? Or you could just
In
get a
part-
nice greatsword and do the same damage without having to get all growthy, but that's up to you.
For now.
In
But for
part, he
now.
bought it. In part, he wanted to know that for the flail part, but the other part of him wanted to take growth first because he wanted to be as tall as everybody else for once.
If anything, Broly's like 8 foot tall now, so he's taller than everybody.
Well, Ansel is up. Let's see what we got going at the top of this round.
How do you even get around this?
Yeah, there's so much fucking traffic jam up ahead of you and Belial here, it's not even funny.
I actually can't get around this corner.
Well, you can, but it's double the movement speed.
And all my attacks are at disadvantage because I'll be sharing somebody's space.
Right. Plus it'll
I mean,
have a
there's a
cover
free-
bonus.
There's a free corner up here that your attacks at least won't get a disadvantage for that.
Can I stand on over there?
You can get in the trough.
Okay.
It's gonna be like that old swagweed by the time we're done with the combat, though. It's all pressed and fucking smashed into shit, but...
Actually, I'll take my... Instead of drawing my... I will... bag of the...
Ansel's
I
just
can
grabbing all the
grab.
baggies.
in case they get destroyed, fearing destruction. Scoop up what I can.
I
in a
thought they
free
would have already
action.
been destroyed by the fireball thing effect.
Oh, that's a good question. Did they get destroyed by the fireball?
There's so many bodies in the way. We would have shielded them.
They were not destroyed. That's seemingly why they're in the trough, because the trough is deep enough to kind of protect these small bags.
Yeah, how many of these bags do I get into my backpack as a free action? Just one? Or
You can get 2 of the 6 that you see.
2 bags with a green leaf on them.
Yeah. Called
That
Green
means you have
Haze.
3 of them now.
With...
And I'll just... Ooh, will this work? No, damn it. Thought I could copy text from the VTT and post it in the chat log, but not so much. Alright, Green Haze.
Once I'm done scooping those up as a free object interaction, I'll take my shot at the golem.
I mean,
24 hits.
24? Yeah.
24 is going to be good enough. It only had a +5 to its AC, so it's got a 23 now.
With Hunter's Mark. And I rolled a 1. Second shot. 29 to hit.
Damn. Well,
And that's better damage.
well, fucking A.
And then I'm going to step back around the corner.
Alright, well, there's the posted effect for the Green Haze. Kind of like the Abdul's Brew from the Friday Night Enemir campaign that ended last month. It's a healing potion between the greater and the superior, but it has a side effect to it.
What is Dad V?
Disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, short way there. I do Adv and Dadv. Okay, so let me get this damage. 17, 18, 23, 34, 6, 36 damage, less 12 on that side gives me
All
that.
magical.
Okay, and there we go. Full damage, and that's about where it's at.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty, so over to Broly.
He's rushing in with the flail.
Alright. Technically, you don't need to because you have the reach from here, but you can get up next to it if you want. That's going to miss, though.
Yeah, we'll give people a little bit more room.
Alright.
The second attack.
Alrighty. Big money, big money, big money. There you go, exactly.
You know what? I'll use one of my inspos to get that 25 for that other one.
Okie doke. Bap, bap, boom. Got it. Ouch.
I don't think I can do anything else. I'm just double checking some stuff. Yeah, that would be my turn.
Okay, golems are up. Let's check for rechargeables. And nothing doing there on the one who expended theirs. This one right here is going to blast away with their steam, though. And it's going to be 5, 10, 15, 20 feet out. That is going to impact all the way to here. So Enzo, Zero, and Broly are caught inside of the...
Oh, I did forget. Could I bonus action healing potion? I forgot.
Sure.
Okay,
all three of
thank
you will be caught in the blast of the steam here. I believe it's a con save. Yes, it is. On the money. Damn.
Sorry, I double clicked.
Oh, shit. Damn it. Doe. Saw that nat 20, got excited. Shit. All right. So Broly's save is going to be a 22.
22 to save. Oh, damn it, I forgot the space.
Alright. I guess likewise, if Adam wanted to spend his weekly inspiration to take that second roll and get the natural 20, that's legit if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Alright, well, instead of taking almost 40 points of damage, you take 19 fire damage to all three of you there. And the other one that's right here in the back will take the bonus action to extend the long arm of the axe and take a swipe at Broly. It's the only action it has available to it. And holy crap, I think we just lost our Broly there to unconsciousness.
Got 4 health!
Oh, you have 44 after taking the steam blast, huh?
Yeah, because my health potion gave me 28.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. And then you lost 19 and then 40. Well, let's send it over to Reeve then.
So I would have lost my held action of shooting, right?
Yep. A window never opened up, so held action is gone, and now it's just your turn.
Well, yeah, screw it. I'm going to shoot from here then.
All right. Target is a 23 armor class.
Sorry, Mike. There it goes. Well, doesn't help.
Yikes. Ooh. Shit.
All right, so that's not going to be very helpful, and I'm going to move back to give maybe a spellcaster or other ranged characters a free space to use.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you wanted to burn some hero points or inspiration there. Of course, you know you got them.
No, I don't want to waste them on just on that for now.
Sure. Okay, so that'll pass it to 0.
I'm not attuned to my new bow yet, am I?
We did take that hour, so I think you could have taken that to attune.
So that if I is, then I'm gonna attack with my new bow then.
All right. Same difficulty as the rest. That frickin' armor class is insane with this giant gnome blocking your path.
Try it again just in case.
All right, 23, 23. There it is. And it looks like... Oh, your damage is not set. Let me fix that.
Sorry, I was at 6 HP. My math was a little off. I just had to pull out a calculator to make sure I was right.
Oh. Little usual freeze here. Getting through this. Gotta open up a new character sheet. There we go. So, Dragon Wing Bow is, I believe, gonna be a die 8. And then 8. Just check this. Kapow! Much better. Alright, so we'll use the real damage plus the 4 acid that you rolled. So, is it resistant to acid? It is not. 10 points damage. Got it.
And then can I action Sage as well?
Yes, indeed.
That gives me 2 more attacks, don't it?
Yes, sir.
I attack it another 2 times with the bow then.
Alright. Dope! Double dough!
I just move back out of the way then.
Alright, brother. Eek. So many of these attacks that would land otherwise. Grega, up to the owlbear.
Sometimes it's the way it be. One poor what sounded like a good decision just turned out to be a bad one.
Grega is gonna squeeze past everyone and kind of get out of the way for everyone that can do something here, and kind of stay out of the way.
I'm reading it as everybody's just like, all right, we're gonna leave Broly to it, and when he gets killed, we'll go up and try to take care of it.
Yeah, so far that's my plan.
You know, you can just back up, hail him.
Oh my gosh.
But then you just go down
That's it,
there.
Grega.
It's hitting you for 40 damage. We'll don't worry, we won't let you die. Just be close to it.
It is over to Aldwin.
Aldwin's gonna run up behind Broly and give him a supreme healing potion.
I have 11 of them.
Take my potion, damn it.
Bonus action, roll it up. Unless you're spending your
Bro-
action.
Broly can roll it. It's bonus action.
You're just
Broly-
shoving it down my gob. Okay.
Yeah. I'm like climbing
Okay.
your leg and shoving it down your throat.
Supreme, you said?
Yep. Oh, and then I'm running away.
I don't get the fuck out of here. Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Now, is Aldwin
and-
using a whole action or a bonus action to give it to Broly?
It was a bonus action.
Throw me a
Okay.
freaking bonus.
And then that'll end my turn.
Okie dokie, over to Miradesh.
Broly's back up to 51. He's looking a little better.
Okay, now would you say I have a little bit of room above Broly's head since I'm elevated on top of the trough to hit these things?
Whether it's around, under, or over, all of you can see the golem on the other side, but it's the same +5 to armor class.
Okay, well, I might have something up my sleeve then.
Yeah, the ceiling height is only about 10 feet high as well, so Broly and this golem are almost scratching the ceiling too.
Yeah, that's the problem. Broly grew twice his height, but he also grew twice its width, too. He was a
Right.
stocky little fucker.
Okay, so I'm only going to be able to hit one of them.
Yeah, one of them's only got about a third of its health remaining. The other one is still at full.
That would be a dexterity save from the golem in front of Broly.
Shit, and from Broly himself.
And Broly.
Well, then I will.
Just let him take it. Let him take it. He's
I'll
been telling
use
that
I'll use a sorcery point and do a careful spell.
Oh, nice.
So I don't have to worry about the next save now.
You're
then?
good. It passes through you
Okay.
harmlessly. Or somehow arcs around your giant form. This thing has nothing against lightning, so Dex save is going to be a mighty... Does have magic resistance. Dex save is a mighty 10. So nothing doing there. It will take all 24 of that. Ooh, crunch.
You know what? I'm going to spend another sorcery point and do a twin spell. It's going to hit both of them. I need the other one to make a dex save through.
Let's try that right there. Yeah, it's too late to do the whistle thing anyway. Okay, so same damage.
Alright, and that will be... can I do a heal spell as a bonus action? I don't know if you can do two spells on the same term if one's an action and one's a bonus.
You can, but one of them has to be a cantrip.
Okay, let me
So
look
if you have a
real
bonus
quick.
action cantrip, that is on the table.
I do not, so that will be all from Meridesh.
All right. And we cycled back to Belial. Likewise, ready to action expires. The enemy never came around the corner, so your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move up a little bit.
All right.
Just need to work out the size of this. Hold on.
Oh.
Oh. That's kind of large.
Oh boy.
Sarah's not afraid of damage her allies.
No, it's great. I'm gonna cast
we
Poison
just-
Volley.
I think we discovered that in session 0. What is this?
Oh, a con save? I have to do this too, huh?
Yeah, I'm afraid.
Roll 1 second before you roll. Damn it. Hopefully you don't burn a natural 20. Well, you did.
Bypass?
Roll a insight check there, Sarah.
And my proficiency.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's immune to poison, probably. is
You
what
would
it
guess
says.
as a golem and likewise undead, poison would be ineffective against either of them. So at the last second before you fire the shot, you're like, maybe I don't want to do that.
Okay.
But go ahead and replace it with an audible. It doesn't take your action. It's just you were about to do something that would have cost a spell slot and had no effect against anybody except your ally. There's now, maybe you've got something that will work against it. We know likewise it's immune to fire.
It's immune to a lot of things.
Yeah, fire and poison. We do know that restrain works just fine on it, and lightning has likewise proven effective. I don't know that we've tried a lot of other stuff magically.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast Dark Bolt then instead.
All right.
All right. So what type of save does Burley have to make now instead of con?
Let's see.
Nothing, because I'm shooting it all at the one thing. I'm not shooting
Oh,
it Broly. Seems I can't see the other one.
Gotcha. So you do need to roll the attack against its armor class, currently of 25. Or, I'm sorry, 23. Did this spell come with an attack block built for it?
It should, and I probably just clicked it on the wrong bit. Let me try again.
All right.
Or maybe not.
Yeah, looks like automatic there. Okay, 1 second.
If nothing else, click on another attack type spell if you got like Eldritch Blast or something stupid like that. That way you can still use the same hit, you know.
Where is that spell? Here we go. Okay, let me just adjust it real quick. Attack. There. Okay, try casting it one more time.
Third time's a charm.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, there it is. And now we are in. Do we want to spend a hero point, inspiration, or just let it go?
I'm just gonna let it go and move
All
back.
right. Oh my god, 3 whole points of cold damage. Yeesh. Okay, back to the end of another round of initiative with Enzo.
Enzo's gonna move up 1 step and then Misty step behind all the guys.
I think I see a space back there. Yes, indeed, and I'm gonna go take it.
Okay, then I'm going to start attacking the crap out of this guy. Is there any chance like I appear and I get like advantage because he doesn't see me coming or anything like that?
First attack, let's say yes.
Okay.
Its passive perception is not the best, so we can make a case for that here.
Nah, it's just got a giant Broly in front of it. It's too enticed.
Okay, this is gonna be a lot of attacks. So first, I use my hand crossbow, and I have crossbow expert, so I don't get disadvantage from being too close to him.
Oh my. Well, you wouldn't need it anyway. Wouldn't matter. Got it.
Then, because I'm a blade singer, I can use one of my attacks to cast a cantrip. So I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
Oh my god. Likewise. Got it.
And then with my rare magic item, Illusionist Bracers, I can cast a cantrip as a bonus action. So I do Eldritch Blast again.
Bop, 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 bop. Damn! Good gracious bodacious. Alright, well that's a huge chunk off its HP there.
Man, when I go up one more level, that Eldritch Blast turns to 3 attacks per round.
Damn, and I keep forgetting the fucking... it's irrelevant, but roll a
What'd you
con
forget?
save. Roll a con save for me.
Roll a con.
Just for the hell of it. Hey, that's fantastic. You would have made it, so no harm, no foul. I keep forgetting to do its whistle reaction to prevent magic being cast, but if you made the save, it wouldn't matter.
Ah, okay.
We weren't going to go back and take it back. I just wanted some peace of mind.
That's my turn.
All right, brother. That's back to the top. And that's Ansel.
Alright, here. I will draw my offhand gun. And then I will take my 2 shots. 25 exactly.
Good God. Well, that's 2 more than you needed. Ooh, damn.
Second shot.
Is barely hanging on after that. You have to zoom in real close to see that hit point bar. And it's a miss! Holy shit!
Alright, offhand.
Alright. Son of a bitch.
That. Alright, I
Yeesh.
end my turn.
Alright. Over to Broly. You might finally be able to finish this first one off. Big money, big money, big money. There it is. And yes, indeed. It crumbles into a heap of scrap metal. 1 down, 1 to go.
Then we're gonna start smashing the next one.
Alright, loose flank advantage. Damn, didn't even need it.
That's 28.
Fucking A, it is. Sheesh. Oops. I took 10 too many off. It wants its 10 hit points back. There we
And
go.
that would be my turn.
Alright. Golem will recharge. Nope, it will not. So, it's now surrounded, so bonus action to retract the long axe back to closer range. And with the closer range, it gets 2 attacks. So it's going to take 1 on each of you. First one on Broly. Hey, it missed!
Yeah.
And the second one on Cyrano, a double miss. How about that? So over to Reeve.
Okay, so 10. Oh, if my thing works, okay, so 10, 15, 25, 30. What do I see from there? Sorry, the internet's slow here at the truck stop, so
You're good.
I gotta see. Right there. Do I see it? Where I'm at? Barely.
If you see it, you see
I
it.
still see Broly.
You can see it just on the other side of Broly there, yep.
I'm gonna shoot my laser rifle and hopefully I don't. Hopefully I'll hit.
Alright, AC bonus is not as restrictive here. You can kind of thread the needle between Broly and this gap in the wall. It's only got a +2 bonus, AC 20.
Would I have advantage since it's being flanked by allies?
Only against melee attacks.
Okay, only on melee. Okay, just wondering.
Show.
Just trying to bend the rule. Just trying to bend the rules as much as I can.
The flanking rules are loose, but not that loose.
He gets advantage for honesty.
That's going to be a little late play here, but it seems an appropriate time for...
I admire your honesty.
Alright, well that's a double shot either way you slice it. And 22 points of damage. For 5e conversion purposes, energy is technically radiant damage. And it is not resistant or vulnerable, so it takes 22 points damage.
Okay, and I'll have my turn because he's all in the get there. So yeah.
Bitchin', that's over to 0 around the corner. Down on the corner.
Right, so he's gonna move up by side of Reeve. And then attack with his dragon wing bow.
Very cool. Thread that needle as well. AC 20. There you go. Oof. Do we burn a hero point on that or let it sit?
I don't have any hero points on this character.
Oh, gotcha. They're all on the other guy. Technically, you can split them. You do have a lot of them. I only assigned them all to that character at the time because it was the only character you had.
Yeah, okay then.
Alright, so guaranteed hit there. 14, 20, 31 points of damage. Turns out that's half of what it had. So after 0 concludes there, passes it over to Grega.
Grega is just gonna stay where Grega's at and stay back. Grega doesn't like that Grega is small. So he's just gonna stay out of everyone's way.
This is sucking. Alright. Alduin's up then.
Bonus action, I'm going to take a greater healing potion.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
Show.
Okay, I'll have to do it the other way. That's what is that for the greater? 44 plus 4.
Correct. Oh my god.
That's a great roll.
Got one of those expired RC Cola potions.
A whole 10.
Oh, it's flat.
It is better than nothing. Alduin is then going to, from what he can see, run up right below Broly. Right
Hells yeah.
here. And then he's going to take 2 swings at the steam machine with the quarterstaff plus 3.
With the flank advantage. Might be in play here to take down another one of these things. Holy shit, that'll hit.
And that is one-handed damage as well.
Okay.
And then he's going to swing again.
Got it. 2 for 2.
And that's another 9 for that. And that'll end my turn.
Alright, brother. Barely hanging on. It's not gonna be upright for much longer. Miradesh, you are up.
Finish him, Mirdash.
Okay. I'm gonna try. Definitely gonna move up here.
You can do it.
Oh no, we suck again!
You know what I got? You know what? Meridesh is gonna pull out one of the metal shards that she still has from those metal birds from the guild house.
Mm-hmm.
And she is going to catapult it at this thing.
All right.
All right, so that'll be the 13 plus the 16 for damage with
For
the
goodness sake. Damn, it's not even half damage. It's all or none. So it just stands there and deflects it.
Let's see if I have something then. Well, you know what? I'm gonna help everyone here, or try to at least.
It seemed that my neighbors are once again not appreciative of our role-playing unlimited activities and are banging profusely on the wall, to which I always proclaim, "Are you with us?"
I'm sure that makes
Gotta
them
love
ecstatic.
Gotta love annoying the neighbors.
Oh, absolutely.
If I used sorcery points and gave this thing a disadvantage, could I force a reroll?
You would effectively be giving it the 16 instead of the 21. That would be the side of the reroll there, so I think it would still make it.
You know what? Fine. I'm gonna spend a sorcery point, make it a twin spell. I'm gonna shoot it again, so it has to make the save again. There we go.
All right. Oh, clicking the wrong thing there. There we go. Hey, that's not as good.
There we go. So that's the
29 damage.
Oh yeah.
It's got nothing against that, and it only had 15 HP left. So it is crunchified, closing out our second initiative of the session. And we may proceed as we will.
I want to go up to that first golem, and I want to try and find the whistle thing because I really like the whistle. I don't care if it works all the time. I just like it how it's intended. I just want to have the whistle so I can blow on it sometimes.
Sure. Yeah, you can definitely locate the object of your desire. Doesn't have the same mechanical effects, but it's a cool trinket.
So I just put whistle in my inventory now.
Or steam golem whistle if you want to be accurately precise.
Okay, steam golem whistle. Okay, I'll put that in my inventory.
All 6 bags of the haze. All right.
I kind of shouts out like, "Don't forget there was like 4 other chests down here that we just walked straight past."
Yeah, I'm coming down to start investigating
Aldwin's
for
coming
trap
down
and
for one.
lockpicking.
Yep, Miradesh will do the same thing, checking the chests we walk by. But before she does that, she's gonna do prayer of healing to heal the most injured of the group, and I think it does 6 people. So...
Yep. It'll take 10 minutes to cast. So while others are exploring the chests, our healer is casting a restoration. I think we just all need to be somewhat close, or she could center herself between the chests. Either way. Enzo can confirm the chamber behind him. He's progressed the farthest. It's a dead end. But it does have one of those crystal sconces that would appear to be where you need to place one of the fire gems if and when such a time you can locate one.
Okay, I roll Tinker Tools with Intelligence, you said? To try and disassemble the guys. Okay.
Sure. If we're going to spend hours here doing that as well, it is time consuming.
Yeah. What time of day is it currently?
Coming up on like 2 p.m., 2:30.
Do you guys think it would be appropriate for our last short rest?
Broly could reuse some stuff back, so yeah. Everybody's a little hurt, so
What time are we allowed to take our long rest, Daniel?
At the
Eight-ish?
end of the night.
Nine?
when we're
Yeah,
done
like
for the day.
10 p.m. once the day closes out and you're ready to go to sleep.
Okay.
We could
I only
theoretically
get
just
eight.
sleep in the dungeon, can't we?
If you find a
Barbarians-
safe place to secure yourself and feel comfortable, that's in theory, yeah.
Okay.
Barbarians don't get anything besides hit points back on short rest, right? Like they don't get rages back.
I'm not
Nope,
sure.
rages are only long rests.
Oh,
Solid, bud.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So are we confirmed taking a short?
thank you for the subscription there, Gail. Much appreciated. Are you with us?
I'm down, but I'll leave it up to majority.
I mean, I don't really need one, but
I'm either or. That's fine.
Aldwin's good.
Meridish would agree on the short rest.
Then let's do it.
If that's what the
Alright.
group wants, we can take a short rest.
Okay, let's do a short rest, boys.
Go ahead, take your short rest here. There are no random encounters possible in this area, so you can get your 1 hour, or I should say not possible for a short rest. You can get your 1 hour here.
11 to strip down as much of that adamantine metal as I can in the hour as well.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna look around for any more secret doors or any other treasure.
Also,
Alright.
anyone who's like really hurt can take 26 healing from my my spell drop.
Oh, if that's the case, I'll only use the one hit die. You said how
Alright.
much?
26.
Can Ansel roll investigation on the chest?
Yes, indeed. What is Enzo's passive perception?
Oh, baby.
14.
All right. Well, you can feel free to wander around what you suspect to be one of the forge activation points here to your west.
Hell, I won't even have to use any of my hit die for that heal then.
We can shortcut the treasure chest process by confirming that none of the chests are trapped. They are all exceptionally locked up, however. So it will take some thieves' tools proficiency for us to be able to get through. And the DC mark is 25.
Wow.
Yeah, these are very well secured.
If they have trouble opening the chest, I'll go and start. I can help by breaking them. I'll let them know.
Yeah. Is anybody helping Broly with the dismantling of the bots or no?
Is there a physical padlock on this chest?
It's not a padlock, it's a lock built into the chest itself.
Okay, so if I shoot the lock, it won't unlock it.
It might. Brute force can usually solve most problems. You just don't know what's inside the chest that might also be affected.
What about a knock spell?
I'll be standing here, Ansel, just flexing like, ready to do it when you leave me to.
Yeah, I have a crowbar. Who's got good strength?
I rolled a 25 these tools.
I do.
Which you got to move over to one of the chests. You're pretty far away unless you've got ranged thieves' tools from 45 feet away around the corner. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I have portal thieves tools.
I have Mr. Fantastic ability where I can just kind of stand over here and just elongate around the corner. You've got your choice of 4 chests. The 25 will definitely crack one of them, so just a matter of which one you're going for.
But yeah, unless somebody's helping Broly with dismantling the bots, I got an 11.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'm helping Broly with the box.
Ansel will.
Oh, okay, so I got a
hand the crowbar to
19.
Broly.
More money, more material.
You mean to Reeve?
Meridish will help Broly with the bots.
I'll
Looks
do
like
this
0
one.
is as well.
Yeah, 0 will at least give me that 19 to.
Right, you have to
disassemble
be
with my
trained
tinker
in it
tools.
to effectively help.
Okay.
Not sure what everybody's training is, but just for specificity. So, Enzo, which one you going for?
I guess the one I'm next to.
Alrighty. We find a
An
band.
explosion!
What could it be? What could it be? It's one of our new magic items. It's from the Vault of Magic. It's a rare, wondrous item. It is
I'm
a
gonna give it
black,
to whoever can use it the best.
a black armband made of iron, bristling with long, needle-sharp iron thorns. When you attune to it, the thorns bite into your flesh. It doesn't function unless the thorns pierce your skin and are able to reach your blood. While wearing it, after you roll a saving throw, but before the GM reveals if the roll is a success or failure, that entire line right there should just be crossed out, because the way we roll, everything is pretty clear and present when you make the roll, so you should know whether you made it or failed just after you roll. So in the case that you fail, you can use your reaction to expend a hit die, roll the die, and add the number to your saving throw. So effectively, you're losing some of your natural healing to effectively better defend yourself against other effects.
Would anyone like this or use it? Be able to use it? It will require attunement, so if you have other attunement stuff, you won't be able to. But if I'm already attunement full, so I can't grab any more attunements.
I mean, if no one wants it, I'll just chuck it in my bag of holding.
Why don't we go through the rest of the treasure?
Right.
Magic
Well,
items.
no, we're not just chucking things in bags of holding. Because if no one's going to use it, then I'll sell it. But I'm offering it to anyone who could use it.
Do you want me to make 2 rolls, one for each golem, Dan, or just the 1 roll for both?
If we're going to spend a second hour here, then you can begin working on the second one. I'm holding off on the results of that because your side of this is going to take considerably longer than what everybody else is doing.
Fair.
Well, then let's just get to cracking his chest open.
You know what? Ansel will take the black iron armband of bristles.
You got it, man.
Ugh.
Have you tried?
I would have only spent the long rest while we open chests and whatnot, so we'll just loot the one then.
Okay.
Ansel, have you tried to open that chest next to you?
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Let me have a look at it.
It's a tough go.
I was going to try to.
Can I?
was gonna
Since I'm
try to
proficient
break
in
it.
thieves' tools, could I give him advantage?
Hells yeah.
Sweet. Or can he give me advantage on?
Likewise.
What do you want to do? Hello?
I want to break something.
I think I'm better at it than you are. I've got like a +9.
So do I.
Oh.
You can do it. Go for it.
Let me see.
Going for the southwest one next. All right.
Nice.
Fucking A. Who needs advantage when you get all the good rolls on the good side? We have a magical, very rare, great sword engraved with a blood rune on the carnelian hilt.
Ooh. Where's the great weapon master? He might be interested.
Yeah.
That's both
you
Reeve
said
and
this.
Burley, actually.
No, I have great weapon master. Okay.
You
Yeah,
may
you've
add
got
your
the
con
perk, but I'm
mod
also
to
a
the
great
damage
weapon
rolls
user.
made with the weapon. When you target a creature
Oh.
with an attack, you can invoke the sword's rune, causing it to flare with crimson light, infusing your attack with bloodthirsty precision. You then spend and roll one of your unspent hit dice and add the number rolled to the attack roll. You can choose to invoke the rune after rolling the d20. If it hits, you can also spend and roll more hit dice unspent to add the total to the damage.
Wow, that's
So
nice.
if you want to burn through your hit dice very quickly on a daily basis to do a hell of a lot of damage with this, fucking A. It is a pretty powerful weapon if you feel it up just nicely.
So, when Ansel attaches the band of iron thorns, does he damage when he begins?
It does not deal damage, but because it does require attunement, it will take the 1 hour to effectively get, which we're getting now anyway, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't do damage, though. It just has to be attuned, and that's part of the narrative flair for it.
I mean, do you want the sword, Reeve?
It's salivating. Reeve is salivating.
I couldn't hear what he said. What?
He's salivating.
Oh,
That's what I heard.
All right. Are there any more chests not open yet? We'll do.
Oh yeah, we still got two
Yeah,
more.
number 2.
Yes, indeed, Sarah.
Is Reeve having the sword?
yeah. Reeve can have the
Can I?
sword.
Yay!
Okay.
But yeah, what did the 19 and the mechanical guy get me more weight wise for the metal?
This time it is 50 pounds of adamantite. Which, keep in mind, the bag of holding has like a 500-pound weight limit, so all these 40, 50, 60 pounds of scrap metal at a time is going to add up very quickly.
I've got 90 pounds of it so far.
Heck yeah.
How
got-
much would you say each one of the flails weighed?
Maybe like 20 pounds.
Yeah, because you took 5 of those.
Yeah, that's 100 pounds of solid flails.
Thieves' tools check.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god, I can't roll for crap today.
Ugh. Right, what's going on, man?
Come open these up.
Alright, somebody else can try. Ansel can't do it.
Oh, that's right, because you're using your plastic thieves' tools. Those are for training on false traps.
Yeah.
They're next to
Oh,
useless on
man.
real actual locks. Oh, thank goodness for the advantage.
And Broly, in his increased size, just try and rip open the chest.
You are still tackling the dismantling at this particular time.
Oh, that's true. That's fair. That's fair.
Okay, I got another one, Daniel.
All right. We have
If
another.
it's still unopened, then Broly, on our way out, Broly would try to open it if nobody gets it.
We still have. Once again, we have a very rare, wondrous item. Of course, it does require attunement. One of our new magic items, known as the Nimbus Coronet. While wearing this circlet, you take no damage from falling. Additionally, as a bonus action, you and everything you are wearing or carrying can teleport to an unoccupied space within 15 feet, reappearing in a puff of shimmering clouds. As an action, you can invoke the circlet's rune to assume a cloud-like form. Effectively, you go ethereal until you're incapacitated. You have resistance to all damage and flying speed of 60 feet.
Who would like to fly? I'd like to see a flying turtle. What do you guys think?
I mean, she turns into a cloud to fly, so.
That will pique Meredith's
I don't wanna be a
interest as
clown.
well.
Miradesh can have that.
It'd be Master Oogly.
No, it's okay. Miradesh can have it.
Miradish, would you like that?
That would be very nice. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Enzo hands it to her.
All right. 3 down, 1 to go.
Okay, I'll try the last one. I don't know when I'm gonna roll bad. I'm gonna roll bad eventually, so I'm probably due.
Except the
It's
bad
not on
rolls.
this one.
You're good. You're good.
Ah,
Oh.
almost. Not quite.
Do we burn a hero point on this, or just wait for?
Oh, of course. I didn't know hero points were. Of course. What's that? A D6? No,
Hero
I get a
points in any
D8.
D20s
You get-
apart from Death saving.
Yeah, you get a D8. You need a 2 or better. Nice.
Yay!
Alrighty.
4.
Well, I think we all know where this is going. Or maybe we don't. Maybe we're going to have a second one in the group. We find within a magical revolver with 20 +1 bullets.
Wow.
It is a +2 revolver with the magical ammunition.
I will hand it over to my gunslinger friend.
All right, I will. That'll now be my offhand gun.
There you go, right? You got a magical on both hands now.
Nice.
And we do have more magic items of this par, if not better, to be found elsewhere in the dungeon. So if you didn't find something that suits your fancy here, rest assured there are other items that may catch your desire in another room.
I'm having trouble loading the pages to put that weapon in my inventory.
Gotcha. No worries. If
Was
we
there
run into
anything
another
else
combat...
this way?
Oh, go ahead, Sarah. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just asking if there's anything else up this way, like that the guys found.
That would appear to be it. We got, 50 pounds of adamantite from one of the steam golems. One of them is still yet to be scrapped. We found a dead-end chamber off to the west, which, for those of us who have read the Forge's manuals back in the center area of the dungeon, we can confirm this is the center northern chamber, the center sconce activation point. Once you find one of those fire rubies, place it inside of this crystal sconce right here, and it will activate 1/3 of the forge. So we have made it a fair amount through here. I'm going to remove this one since it's already been scrapped.
Okay, well, I'm going to start making my way back to the other door that we didn't go through.
Just for my own edification, how many of you actually went into the sconce chamber over here? I saw Enzo and Zero. Was there anybody else?
Oh, that sounds like another
No, it was
weight-sensitive
just the
trap
two.
to me.
Broly was down by it, dismantling the golems, but that was about it.
Sure.
I have a black screen now all of a sudden.
Okay, so you definitely didn't go over there then, if that's what you got when I refocused it.
I believe it was just the two that went down there.
Okay. Let's refocus it back to the party, and go ahead and proceed. No fear of any traps to affect you on the way back, since we've successfully activated that. Bit of a dough moment as we realize one person could have just gone all the way through and shut it off for everybody else. But who knows, maybe monsters would have been up there as well, so you never know how these things go. And just as a refresher for everybody here, the dungeon may jump to a couple of dark spots here once again, but I'm going to wait for all of you to get to the central area here to the south first.
A page. I'm having to do a page reload. But the question I was going to ask is that...
Bro, he can't get his fat ass around it.
Yeah, I was about to say, Broly's stuck in this corner for the next 2 hours.
Between the time it takes for Broly to get unstuck, would I be able to have enough time to attune to the new weapon?
We do still have an hour-ish after opening the chests, or during the process of opening them, during which you could, yes.
I'm still staring at a black screen.
What the hell, Bobby? I did refocus it on your character. You should be able to see.
I don't see the map at all.
Huh. Try a page reload. Maybe you got caught in a glitch while I was force perspectiving everybody. And in the meantime, I mean, we all know we're going the same way, so I'm just going to move you and Reeve down here with everybody else. There we go. Is Broly stuck on this side of the door too? Can he not get through?
I am literally, if that opening was just barely big enough for a normal person to get through, I'll leave it up to the GM's discretion if Broly's enlarged self can fit through or not.
Well, you can squeeze through it. When you run into stuff like that, it's basically telling you it's going to cost double your movement to pass through it.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if he was going to fit.
Sure. So here's a refresher on what we're looking at for these blood doors as we've come to know them. A golden or bronzed statue holding candles that you must light Each of the doors reads in Dwarven, alight and hold my hands to enter. We have Blood Door, a small one, here to our east, near where the party is currently assembled. We likewise have a large Blood Door, almost directly south of our current position, in the center chamber that we began the session in. Likewise, to the south of that center chamber, we have other doors that have been unexplored down this hallway, including a door that we know to lead to the center forge area itself. We know we can't activate it just yet, but we do know that's where it is, and who knows what's in there right now. There's likewise another door off of that chamber right over here that we have not explored. And then finally, all the way back in the first area, the very first blood door we encountered, all the way over here, that leads into an area that we know to have some undead and some very nasty mutated flying crocodile. So, forcing our perspective back to here, what's our play?
Well, I'm going to open the door.
Go for it.
Oh, yeah. Alrighty. It is gonna cost you 2 die for blood damage. 1, 2, 3. Oof! One of the nastier draws to date so far. I'm gonna scoot Enzo out of the way here real quick while I place Sarah on the other side and instantly reveal another encounter. As the sound of metallic creations whirring to life and clanking, clonking through the area immediately is known to her. These doors are soundproof to the point where none of you on the other side can hear what's going on. But that is likewise, it's going to place us into another initiative. So go ahead and get that going. No surprise on either side. Belial is likely expecting some form of danger. She is not caught off guard. These things likewise cannot help but miss the presence of the turtle stepping through the blood door and going, ow, what the fuck? Damn blood door.
I would have been closer to the door if we were about to go through another blood door. Just if that has anything to do with my movement later, you know what I mean?
Daniel, my initiative will be 16 now.
Gotcha. You are free to move your token as close as you like to the door, bearing in mind that the space Belial was in is not optional, and everybody else has already kind of chosen their space. Likewise for Enzo, I backed you up because I didn't have you guys all crammed into the same little space there.
No worries. I was going to open the door until Sarah wanted to open it, and then I was like, okay.
Heard.
So I would have moved aside anyways.
Yeah, it is something that takes an action to do, so starting 7 characters off on this side and 1 on the other is definitely not the most optimal way to do it, but when is that ever the case? I got a number of different foes on this side, so bear with me while I get these open.
Would have been the case regardless of who opened the door first. So.
Exactly.
Just Belial doesn't give a shit and just wants to get through the door.
Okay, so we got 2 of them, 1 of them, 1 of you. Oh, you know it's a pleasant thing when one of your monsters has Royd in their name. That's 3. Oh, we got another fucker. 4. I think that's what I got. 4 different types of nasties in this area. That's 3. Oh, a natural 1. I want to reroll. They get advantage. Oh, no, they don't. Alright, last but not least. Ouch. Okay. Let's get our initiative check and make sure everybody is present. Does anybody have any adjustments to the initiative?
Are you guys getting a point whatever after?
It should be what your dexterity score is, I believe. So it's you
20.
rolled a 25 and then your dexterity is a 16. But it's not
my
always
dexterity
accurate.
is just 20.
Heard. Yeah, it's not always accurate.
So
It should, but unfortunately not.
My initiative should be 16. It still says 14.
Okay, so let's adjust yours. 16, 17. Anybody else with an adjustment? There should be an option on your character sheet there as well, Ansel, for, I think in the settings, for use Dex as initiative tiebreaker. And then that will get that decimal point to populate when you roll your initiative.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Show. I don't know how that works on D&D Beyond. I know where it is on Roll20, of course. 1, 2, 3. Everybody present in the initiative. Do you see yourselves in there? Want to make sure nobody gets skipped here. 13 total. I've got 4. There's 9 of you, so the count matches up. And what do you think? We go through one round of combat and go a little bit over, or we call it a little bit early and pick it up from here next time?
Let's at least get everybody.
One round of combat.
Yeah, do a round.
Yeah, let's at least get everybody in the room, and that way we don't got to juggle with it later.
Heard. Well, okie dokie. Looks like Ansel is up first as per usual. Kind of stuck behind a couple dudes, or one dude.
Can I get up to the door to use it?
Absolute.
Sweet.
Take your action to do so, and you take a mighty... Ow! The worst of the worst. You take 8 points of damage. Direct to your blood, and now you're on the other side of the door with your bonus action and your movement. And you can see a little narrow alcove here with one tiny exit. Perfectly blocking it is this frickin' futuristic construct looking thing.
Lovely.
And in the distance behind it, in the down in a recessed area, probably about 10 feet, 15 feet lower from your current position, there's one of these things.
Nice.
And remember, Broly is gigantic, so if you don't want to get squashed, make room by the door.
Well, hopefully your initiative is after everybody else, because that may not be possible.
I rolled an at 1, so I'm going dead last.
Oh, God. Well, that may help.
Well,
Definite
have my
evidence of
action.
other foes.
I don't actually think there's a whole lot I can do here. Having taken the door. Can I do an offhand revolver attack?
Yeah.
Correct. Okay, cool. Sweet. Then the only one that I can
Shoot at this one right in front of your face.
it is a 15 hit.
A 15 hits by 1. AC is 14.
Ooh, sweet.
And 16 damage. This thing looks really fucking weak. It's almost destroyed off of one offhand shot.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I end my turn then.
Yeah, it's sparking and sputtering, and alarm flash strobe lights are going off as
Actually,
on the other side of the
still
door,
have
it's Aldwin.
5 feet of movement. Can I actually, before I end my, I sit and move over here,
Like diagonally, yeah?
like right over here?
Yep.
All right, that way I'm
You're-
out of the way of the door.
Okay. You're on the far end of a ledge that, based on the shadows there to your right and the stairwell, you are 15 feet above this one here to your right and all the others that are down here in the chamber.
Awesome. All right, now I end my turn.
All right, so Aldwin is up.
I touch the door.
All right, accept the sacrifice, and you take 3 points of blood damage. And likewise are transported to the other side. Take me to the other side.
So, question, and if you will allow it, I know the door is an action. Can I unarmed strike as a bonus action?
Yes, you can.
Then I am going to move in front of Belial,
Same thing
and
as
I
what
will.
Ansel did. It's an offhand attack with one attack.
Gotcha. And I will hit this thing.
All right. Hit that guy. Hit that guy. Oh, baby.
Now, where is Ansel from me?
He is just outside the room over here. Not quite granting a flank bonus, but adjacent.
So it's a 23.
Yeah.
Okay. 7 bludgeoning damage.
And this thing is crunchified. There is a clear path to exit this alcove and go down the stairs, or if you want to jump 15 feet down into the fray, you are welcome to do so.
That also grants me 7 temporary hit points for killing him. And then I will start heading down towards the stairs to kind of give room.
All right. Temp hit points replace, of course, for those who do not know. And stepping on down on the stairwell.
And
Calling
that
it
ends
there.
my turn.
All right.
Yes.
So that's over to Miradesh on the other side.
All right, I'm gonna take the door.
All right. And if you did not notice, some of you could not help in this area, but to stand on the teleport pads, they do not appear to be active in here. So that's 5 blood damage to Miradesh as she likewise appears on the other side. I put you on the other side. There we go.
All right. And you said the items that we had just gotten, we took the time to attune to them, correct?
There was opportunity, yes.
Okay. Then I believe as a bonus action, I can use my new circlet to teleport 15 feet.
Yes, indeed. Just bear in mind that 15 feet out the door here is open space above a 15-foot drop to the floor. And you can tell that from your position, so it may look like an enticing spot, but then you'll be like Wile E. Coyote at the edge of the cliff holding the sign. Yipes!
Alright. You said that took our action and our movement?
Just an action.
Just an action.
Any
okay.
movement that you had to spend to get up to the door, of course, counted, but otherwise you have everything else.
Okay. And you said this was just a 15-foot drop, correct?
Correct. If you stand here and then head north from that position, that's taking the stairs and taking the longer way, so to speak.
Well, I can still use my teleport because I don't take ball damage anymore for my circlet. So I'm just gonna
Bitchin'.
teleport out to here.
All right. And slowly fall like a feather.
And that will be Miradesh's turn.
Alrighty, so let's just check on these things. Okay, passing it over to Reeve.
I wonder if I should go through the door like everybody else. Yeah. So that's 20 feet of movement to get to there, and I'll pay the price to go through the door.
That'll be 6 damage. And you may proceed.
That was 20 feet of movement. So 5, 10. What else is going on? 15. I guess 20's right there, right? So that's 40. So that'd be my 40 feet of movement.
I'm not seeing where you went. It looks like you disappeared behind Lloyd.
Yeah, I did.
Yep, so you guys are both going to squeeze there onto the edge of the precipice?
Well, I could do something stupid.
That, or, I mean, if you want to stand on the remains of the perished golem, that's an option as well, and then you're not squeezing in anybody's space.
Well, could I make an athletics check to jump on top of the one next to Mirror Dash?
You can.
Cool. Fucking elbow drop coming in. Athletics check.
Oh, definitely. Roll,
Yeah.
fuck it, 2d6.
Okay. 2d6.
Alright, so it takes 7 damage as you just careen out of the sky on top of it. You end up on the other side, right down here, and you take 3 of that damage yourself. Just, ow, fuck. Well, was worth it.
Oh, is it falling damage?
More or less, yeah.
Well, that's the thing, because one of the items I picked up was a ring of Featherfall.
Well,
so, but I know.
How do you want to play that? Do you want a Featherfall or do you want to tackle it?
Okay, so I'll tackle it.
All
so,
right.
yeah, 3 damage. 3 more damage, and then I'll end my turn.
Alrighty, Reeve is done. That'll pass us over to these forge constructs here, and there are a lot of them. They've all got blade attachments and arm pistols. So for the one in melee with Reeve, it gets more or less back upright and stabs out with a blade attachment. And wouldn't hit any of you if you were asleep.
Sadly, that would hit my other character.
This one is going to step up the stairs and get right up on Aldwin. Likewise, a blade attachment. A 13 to hit.
Misses.
No good. This one here is just going to step through the room. It steps right onto a teleport pad and passes right over it would appear that they are dormant in this area as well. Kind of weird. This one is going to stab out at Miradesh. It has flank advantage actually here, unintentionally. Got a 14. That
Misses.
will not hit. And what's the movement on these things? Standard. So another one pops in from the southern side here. And then steps up. And we are going to get a flank on Reeve. Holy shit, a 23.
Oh, well, you know, that'll hit.
Alright, 7 slash from the blade. Let's see. Do that. You can hear more of them shuffling around in the chamber here to the south. None of them come into your line of sight just yet. There are 2 behind this wall directly to the east, though, that immediately come into your line of sight. And they will use their arm pistol attachments to shoot the 2 nearest targets. That would be Miradesh. We get a clean shot on her. That's not going to hit anything. And we're going to take a shot on Reeve. You've got a +2 to your armor class because of the cover. And a 13. I doubt that's going to hit.
No.
Alright. And we're going to bring 2 more of them into play here. From the north side of the chamber. And just to spread the love, they're going to take their arm pistol attachments on... first one is on Aldwin. A 14 to hit.
That is my AC.
Oh, for 6 piercing. It's not flinging energy damage, just actual, just shard rounds, not even bullets. Just spiky shards of an 11 over in Ansel's direction up there at the top by himself, and you easily evade that. That will do it for the constructs. Over to Enzo on the other side of the door.
Alright, I do my blood sacrifice.
Ooh, average 4 blood, and you are through. You see everybody engaged in combat right here as Belial is somehow just like, how is everybody going past me? What the fuck?
Okay, I'm going to... deciding whether to Misty Step or Blade Song for my bonus action. Misty Step or Blade Song? So, what's the story when you jump, you take damage? Is that how it works?
Well, if you are not immune to falling damage and you don't go down the stairs along the path that Aldwin is, you'll need to roll an acrobatics or athletics check, and the results of which may potentially determine if you take damage.
Okay, I'll roll
I'll catch you.
I'll go for it. Okay,
She's lying. She won't catch you.
Crowd surf.
Okay, then I will...
Do an elbow drop.
I will Blade Song for my bonus action, so that'll give me 40 feet of movement. So I will go as far as I can possibly go.
I'll use 5, 10. It'll take you 15 to get to the ledge here. And then roll athletics or acrobatics. Oh yeah. It's a little bit of a sprained ankle, but there's no mechanical imposition there, so you successfully fall somewhat gracefully into the space there behind Miradesh.
Okay. Then
Hello there.
I will attack. Oh,
Do you have a bonus action attack? You used your action for the door, just as a reminder.
I did forget. I forgot about that. So door is action. Bonus action was Blade Song.
Oh.
And I guess I just moved, so I guess I'm done.
Alrighty. And at last, over to Belial.
Okay, so I'm gonna just move forward a little bit and see what's going on here.
Alright.
Okay. I will use my Cloud of Daggers, but I'm gonna like ping it around like the square next to these two. Why does it not let me ping it anymore?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, where is it?
Okay, sometimes I got a right click
Gotcha.
ping, you know. So I'm
Weird.
gonna put it there so
Okay.
it doesn't hit my party members.
Okay. What's the spell?
Oh, I could have sworn I clicked it.
Oh, that fucking spell. I hate that fucking spell.
Yeah, that's spell.
Okay. I think I have a physical token for that. Yes, I do! Bitchin'. So we're gonna make that. Hello. There we go.
Yeah.
So just fucking shredding those assholes up. And they will take the damage when they enter it or start their turn there. So this one here to the south just finished its turn, so technically it won't even roll against it until next session. But the one right here has its turn up next, so it's about to roll for it once your turn is over. So yeah, they do not want to start there or pass through it.
And then I'm just gonna move backwards.
Alright. Oh shit, cast is a... Oof. 4th level
Yeah, I cast
spell.
it as level 4.
Ooh, 21 slash. Ouch. Alright, well, the Fell Forged will take its turn next. It is a... Oh, that's right. It doesn't even get a save. That's why I really fucking hate the spell. It just takes the damage. Okay, so we're just going to do that. Let me scoop this out the way real quick. 21 damage to the big fucker is gonna be... Math skills failing. There we go. It would appear that these ones are quite stronger than the constructs that have been stabbing and shooting. And just to expedite, in case we forget next session and I have you re-roll the damage, 21 is going to be more than enough to finish this one off when it starts its turn, so we'll just go ahead and knock that out now, even though it's not the correct order of procedure. Alright, so the one that activates and takes 21 damage and is still alive... Okay... We're going to need to have this in play for Grega, just as a heads up against the Fellforged in particular.
Okay.
That's these guys. There's one of them right in the center of the field of play. Otherwise, so far we only see one. For its turn, it is just going to bash out with a slam attack on Enzo. Necrotic slam, no less. I don't know about that. 17 to hit. Nothing doing.
Nope.
Alright, so this thing has potential to reduce your hit point maximum. That is never a fun effect, especially if you run into multiple of them that can do that over and over. After failing its attack and taking the damage, it's going to step out of that cloud of daggers, because fuck, we don't want to take that every round. And let's see how many more of these I have. Yep. That's fine. We'll send it over to 0. Still on the other side of the door.
Alright, go to the door.
Action sacrifice, and have a good one, Sarah. Hope you feel better soon.
Thank you.
That's gonna pass you through. Oh, damn it. Come on. There we go.
Okay, I'll move a bit more forward. I can't attack now, can I? Because we had one action done.
Correct, unless you have a bonus action attack option.
Or action surge.
Correct.
Action surge then.
How many of those do you have? You used one last
Yeah, but because we have that Soul Rest, so it comes back.
Oh, bitchin'. That is correct.
So I attacked that Foul Forge twice with my bow.
Alright. Oh! Alright, bad news, it is resistant to acid. So it'll take 2 points of acid from all of that, but it will take the full 12 of the natural damage, so to speak, for 14 points total. And your action surge does give you your extra attack. Son of a bitch! Well, that ain't gonna hit. This thing's got a 15 armor class.
That'll be it then.
Alrighty. And that'll bring it up to Grega.
Grego will take the door.
Alright. Thankfully, everybody's been lighting it on the way through, so he doesn't have to try to figure out how to light a match in owlbear form. So he just reaches out, grabs the hands, takes 7 points of, ow, that hurts. And there we go.
Wouldn't Gregor become scared immediately?
Exactly. As soon as you're on the other side of the door, you sense the presence of the Fellforge, and you're like, nope, nope.
Yeah, he'll just back into this corner, try to get as far away from this thing as possible.
Let's see. Panicked is not a condition that we encounter very often. I don't know that it's an official condition. They will not willingly approach.
I would consider like
to do so.
Yeah, like basically, the way I would choose is just be like the fear effect, you know.
More or less, yeah. Okay, so over to Broly. Yeah, it's about to get very fucking crowded in here.
Broly goes up and goes to the door.
That's 4 to you, and look at that! You're in here with 3 other people!
Oh god! You guys couldn't have made any room!
How is this big ass gonna fit through that little ass door? That's what I want to see.
It's gonna cost him so much fucking movement to do so, because it's double movement for squeezing and double movement for the difficult terrain. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, It's 50 feet just for him to get to the edge of the ledge on the other fucking side here.
All right.
Also, wouldn't that require him to make a?
Robots.
Wouldn't that also require him to make a dex check to see if he can keep himself on that little ledge up there?
Possibly.
Can I just like jump into the pit of robots?
It's the same thing. You need the movement to get through all that before you can even get to the ledge to make the jump.
Oh.
Because, yeah, it's 10 feet for Grega, 10 feet for Belial and Zero, 10 feet to squeeze through the door, 10 feet for Aldwin, and then 10 feet for your back half to get onto the ledge, for a total of 50 feet before you can then try to jump off.
So
potion really
it's
biting
going
you
to
in the
take
butt.
me just a fuck ton of movement just to step 5 feet forward then.
Exactly. That's one of the penalties for large creatures in confined areas, unfortunately.
Okay,
I like how you took this potion thinking like, oh yeah, I'm going to start fucking everything up. That's the biggest problem. And you've been giving all our enemies extra AC and your movement has been severely reduced.
Yeah,
Is
but
there
don't
anything
forget, we
around
also
me that I
Not in the way
can
we
hit
need
at
it.
all?
we
Is there
also
anything
took
around me
2
that I can reach and
hours.
swing at all?
We took 2 hours for him to strip those robots, so he only has an hour left.
Well, we only took 1 hour. He left the second robot for later.
Yeah,
okay.
I left the other robot, so I'm still like this for another 2 hours.
Oh god.
Is there?
You know what? Just go back.
Within...
Just go back outside. We'll let you know when it's clear.
Is there anything with my 10-foot reach that I could even attempt to smack?
There is not. Everything that's seemingly within 10 feet is also 15 feet down behind a wall to where you can't even see it.
Well, it would have been 5 feet for me to get to the door. Oh, fuck.
Shouldn't have those tacos last night.
I'm going to, I guess, axe and surge.
Just to move.
And dash, yeah, just to move.
So what's your normal movement?
35.
35. Okay, so it'll take you 30 and then action surge to get 20 more, which still leaves you with 10 more feet of movement on the dash. Do you want to try acrobatics or athletics for the dive bomb? Look out below!
Sure, I'll try and aim for a guy and just launch myself at him.
Sure.
Athletics, you say?
Whichever serves you better. It's going to happen either way, but that is the least graceful way you could possibly have done it, or the most possible if you want to spend an inspiration.
Sure, well, you will use the inspo and just
Alright.
dog pile onto a couple of these things.
So yeah, you see a clear opening right there. And yep, you jump right onto both of these, the Fell Forged and the Forge Construct. Natural 20, 4 die 6.
Belly flop on top of them.
I'll scoot you out the way here for a second.
14.
Yeesh. Thought it'd be much more than that, but alright.
I mean, it's pretty neutral damage.
Sure.
It could have been worse.
Yeah, I thought for sure the little guy was going to be destroyed, but nope, it is still there. The big guy is definitely still there, and good news is you take half of that damage, so could have been worse.
Yeah.
You take 7. And you have a bonus action and I guess a little bit of movement after that, but you're kind of cornered in now unless you want to begin the squeeze play again with Miratesh and Enzo here.
I'll use my last little bit of movement to stand back up if possible.
Sure.
Okay, and then that'll be my turn.
All right. So last initiative will be these constructs. Not seeing too many of them around, but if you had to guess, they're perhaps a more advanced model of these that have already proven rather simple to defeat. We'll see just how impactful these are.
Looks like a metal arbiter from Halo.
Yeah, for sure. Let's close you out, close you out. You are all that's needed. Yeah, this thing's going to take a double shot with its micro autocannon. I do have a cover bonus against this, but Broly may take an attack of opportunity as this thing backs up to get in better position for a shot on you.
Sure, we'll swing our the giant flail at this.
Crunch. Oh, AC is 18.
Oh no, I'll take
Near
another
miss.
inspo. I'll take an inspo. Get this
Oh,
26.
okay. 16 damage would be enough to cripple one of these normal models. The advanced model, just a shade under half of its total health. So yeah, it definitely seems to be a bit more of an advanced prototype here, but it's going to take 2 shots at you. Bow. Kapow.
Since it's shooting through its people, do I have a partial
Neither.
cover bonus?
You do. Neither of those are going to hit.
Perfect. They wouldn't have hit anyway because I have 19 AC.
Yeah, that's what I'm reading.
Just making sure.
Show. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. These things got normal speed. Oh, hell no, they got 25 feet. Back up.
So when I dogpiled on these things, did I at least like knock them prone?
Technically, you weren't even knocked prone. It would have cost half your movement to get back up. It was just kind of like a brief tumble, and then everybody got back to their feet kind of thing.
Okay.
Okay, so I got a couple more here in the wings. Waiting to get into position for next session. Yep, you guys are good. Sure, you can play. I think you have a shot, too. 15, 20, 25. Yep, a straight shot on Broly there, but you do have a +2. Cover bonus here. It's going to try, though. Nope. And I think that is my final play. Yep. I don't know if our initiative was tracked in the Discord channel. Usually Sarah does that and then passes the inspiration off to one of you, but if she did not do that this week, completely understandable. One of you may wish to jump on that, so we have our initiative tracked for next
give me
session.
a second.
I've already done it, Dom.
Oh, fantastic. Already done. We will close that out then. Get ourselves back to the start screen. 1 second. Yes, indeed. And the closing it out screen here for session 11 of the Redhold here. Fantastic job this morning, G1. Thank you all so much for an amazing session. And another close to another week here of Role Playing Unlimited. Unfortunately, missed Monday and Tuesday due to illness. Friday, we did get Dragonlance kicked off. It was a very fantastic session. If you didn't get a chance to check it, the video is, of course, on Twitch. And then here we had our second session of the week. Sunday morning, G1, the Redhold, progressing pretty far through the dungeon. I'm glad you guys got your hands on some of that treasure when you all were thinking about going this way first instead of directly north when you'd already revealed it. I was like, oh, but they're going to miss the good treasure before they go to the next combat. And you guys kept it forward and got the good stuff. So, fantastic play, and we will catch you Tuesday night. Our next session, 6:30 p.m. Pacific. Tuesday night is J-Man's against the Serpents. We have a new player joining us after one of our friends stepped out here. So we will catch you then. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend. All, are you with us?
Bloodshed
Y'all
great.
have a good one.
See you guys.
See ya.
Well, have fun. I'm gonna get me some Chinese food, I think, while I'm here in Omaha.
Well, that sounds delicious. Enjoy, brother.
Yeah, I'm still reading over this bloodshed greatsword. I just want it because it said bloodshed.
Yeah, it's a fun weapon. Thought it'd be fun to introduce some new items that we don't normally get our hands on here.
I can automatically add my Constitution modifier to the damage rolls, so it's automatically a +4 to the damage roll. Oh fuck yes!
Yeah, plus your strength.
Plus my 20. Oh yeah, so that's an immediate 7 extra damage because 11 extra damage because my con's 4, my strength's 7 because of my belt.
Oh yeah, that's huge. And then plus potential hit dice added onto it. That's big.
Plus, also think about the potential great weapon master on top of that.
Yes. Yeah, that's one of those weapons you can swing for 100 points plus a damage in a single shot. More than that if you get a crit, but then if you get hit and need hit points later on, you're kind of screwed because you're setting yourself back for 2 days if you use all your hit dice.
Yeah, it's you only regain half of your maximum amount after a long rest.
Exactly.
So you might as well just save it for a critical hit so you can get as much, so you can pump it. It's like having an optional divine strike without having to call it. See if you're rolling that 20, then you add to it.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Wait,
some of these
does
vault
it?
magic items are cool.
Wait, does this mean that my additional rolled hit dice would be crit damage too?
I would think so.
Oh, you have made a great barbarian happy.
We will catch you next time, friends.
We'll play some KOTOR. Have a good one, Twitch.
Yes, indeed. Later, friends.
Highly sedated, intoxicated. We're automated and overpopulated. We're all fish in a stream, swimming towards a vicious dream. Don't you know we're the walking dead, dead. Our lives were meant to be this bleak. Somehow they got into our heads. We're wide awake, yet still asleep. Fear and hatred, dull and jaded. It's all been debated and manipulated. Nothing's ever as it seems. We're bound to believe everything they scream. Don't you know we're the walking dead, dead. Our lives were meant to be this bleak. Somehow they got into our heads. We're wide awake, yet still asleep. We're the walking dead. We're the walking dead. Oh, 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 oh. We're the walking dead. We're the walking dead. Oh, oh, oh. Highly sedated, intoxicated.